right there, homie. You're all right there, dog.
Cocaine regular.
Don't give a fuck, homie.
Very nice.
Alright, cool. I'm not from there, dog.
What? Alright, switch your nigga, nigga. Hey, homie. Fuck you, homie. Look at this faggot ass nigga.
Fuck you, homie. You ain't looked out, but you ain't got no looks on, boy. Come on now.
Let me kill your balloon. Let me fucking kill your balloon.
Yeah, big time.
Papa, you been collecting? What about our share, home? Fuck, puppy. Me too. You told me you were broke as shit.
We not fucking pay power, man.
Put some gangbanging in the scooter, though. Hey, show the fools how to use it, homie. Órale, vato, that's too much sauce, homie.
everybody starts trying to, use the funky kind of records, and then you start thinking that you gotta start buying all this wild European shit. And I think I'm past that phase now.
Cover up the sample and make sure the sample police don't catch you. Hip hop wasn't brought up that way. Hip hop evolved through sampling.
Episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast here on Be Real TV. That's right, the one and only. What is it, Xavier? Say it. What network
We
is
don't
it?
smoke the same.
No. What network is it? Be Real TV.
Are we on that network?
Yeah, we are.
When are we gonna drop the podcast? The We Don't Smoke the Same on the Be Real network.
Because of your ass, we can't get. With your ass, we get canceled. So we gotta just be associated with it.
Dude, you drop way more F-bombs and do way more drugs on this podcast.
Look, bro, the only reason we're able to say faggot on this network is because of faggots like you. So make sure you say what's up to what's up, Xavier. What's up, X to the FAG. Welcome back.
This Nas is really getting you on a sick one today, dog.
Nah, you pushed it, bro.
What have I done, you geeky? Damn, this Nas got you on a sick one. I might fucking make you sure you relapse and get back to coke. You're way fucking more of an asshole on this fucking coke thing.
How do you not know that that's my subconscious? Like, those are my like plankton brain cells. They're like, yeah, we're gonna make everybody hate soberism so much that you're gonna want to give them coke.
It seeming to work. I think
that'd be pretty cool, huh? My brain cells.
Me and Ray. I mean, Ray's halfway. Hey, Nas or coke when you podcast? We're not talking health. No offense.
That is true.
I'm talking when we podcast. That's a lie.
That's a lie. He's saying it happily.
Ray's lying. I've seen Ray's face go like, fuck, here's the tank again. No te hagas, Ray. Yeah, for health benefits, not even.
No, just Ray. Like, how about friend benefits? Friend benefits, Ray. Am I a better friend on Nas or coke? Like, I probably buy more expensive shit on coke. All right, so there you go. Like on Nas, like I probably wouldn't drive, but I for sure would run you over if I was behind the wheel. For sure. Like I wouldn't think twice about it. I'd be like, fuck you, and just run you over.
I hope that never happens because this is on camera, and if the judge ever needs it, he's like, oh, well, you did run him over, and there is a video of you.
Well, who let me start the car?
Running him over.
Look, bro, that's neither here or there. But Ray, welcome back. What's going on, man? How you feeling? It's a pack. I'm good. It is a pack house, and nonetheless the pack house looks like how can I put this? It kind of looks like the music video. No, come on. Nah, it looked like the Homies dolls were to make a music video on Ocean Avenue while the Yellow Card band was filming the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I included Yellow Card in there was because of the homie across. And remind me of your name and introduce yourself.
My name is Brandon. I play bass for Desmadre.
Damn, this fool sounds manlier as fuck than Cairo, bro. Like this fool said. Well, give it up for Brandon for the guitar. What is it? Bass player to the band Desmadre
right there,
up in here.
Funk.
I feel like I gotta give you a globito to say it louder, bro. Like, do I gotta give you a globito?
I'm good. I'm good.
Did you do Nas before?
Nah.
I thought I could have swore I saw you do a balloon beforehand.
Nah.
No?
No, I did. I'm good though.
Oh. All right. And across from him, self-introduction, another part of Desmadre in the house. Give it up for
Los, homie.
Los.
Yes, sir. Los.
You look like what Little Mystery what I would imagine he looks like after, like without the
when
mask.
he takes the mask off. But
Like the nose is the only thing that stays in.
hey, if you're a clown, the nose stays on forever, homie. It doesn't matter if you take it off or not. That shit stays on forever. Stay clowning.
Even when you
Stay
bone bitches?
clowning.
You worn that when you bone a bitch? Be like, keep the nose on, baby.
I done the.
What about Slipknot?
Hey,
What about the
Hey,
Slipknot fool? That
wanna
fool
be
has
honest
his own
with you?
brand.
yeah, he's got his own urban shit.
Oh yeah, we smoked
Good
that the
shit.
other
I
day.
Yeah, we did smoke that
type
shit,
bitches
yeah.
that like have
We did
liked
smoke
that
that
fool and
shit.
like they for sure they're just like, yeah, it doesn't matter what you look like.
Yeah, the
What
nose.
type of chick tells you to keep it on? Describe this chick, dog, because it's got to be a weird chick to be like, yo, keep the red nose on.
Yeah, I mean,
You seen them? You describe them? I'm sure you've seen
everybody
some
wants to
fucking
go to
group
the
you pull up on the
circus.
homie.
Nobody wants to
Yeah,
take
what
the
type
clown
of
home,
chicks
though,
like
you
to
know?
be in the circus, Brandon?
Desmadrosas.
Yeah.
That is your name, right, Brandon?
Sir.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh fuck.
Hey, my phone's blowing up. She must be watching, huh? God damn it.
I didn't mean let's go, Brandon, but I literally meant.
Did she ask you to keep the nose on?
Yes. You know?
So now there's Madrosa. She's part of the crew.
Desmadrosas.
That's what's up. Shout out to the wife. We're just messing around.
I love her.
But yeah,
How'd you get involved with such caring Hispanic young men? Like, you know what I
we
mean?
just-
Unless you grew up in Hermosa Beach.
Not Hermosa Beach. I think it's just being acquainted in like the same music scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I lived down the street from Chucky.
Were you one like? Are you two the oldest band members
No, I think
in the whole
Liz is.
band? Because you know how some places they're like, the band has been separated 4 times before we finally got our deal.
I mean, see, that's what fucking Chucky, bro. I'm telling you. Anyway,
Is Chucky not here?
yeah, that's it's been me and Chucky from the fucking start. Like,
What the fuck is Chucky? Put his number in the chat room. What the fuck's up with that fool, dog?
Hey.
That fool's working right
yeah,
now.
that fool's working. That fool's gonna be
Put
a
his
new pop
number
and
in the
shit.
chat room. Don't say his number, dog. They'd be
Yeah.
like, what the
All right.
fuck? You had an interview here today?
At Chucky Beats with a Z, so make sure you message him.
Yo,
On
real
Instagram,
real
at
quick,
Chucky
I want
This
to
is how you
say,
know
I
he'll
want to
ghetto.
say
He'll
something
be
real
like,
quick.
is he a
Chaz,
909 or what is he?
Chaz just texted me right now saying, "Please take a balloon for the podcast. Do it for the raza."
Shut the fuck up and fuck Texas, homie.
Hey, say
Chaz,
what you
I
said
miss you.
about Texas. They don't.
Ain't no steers and queers in Texas.
Hey,
I
you
mean, wait,
got
there's
both.
only steers and queers in Texas. And I don't see no horns on you, boy. So what does that make you? Chasley Worthington? I know you're watching, homie. You ain't got shit else. I'm just kidding. I love you, bro.
You heard, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I kind of, you know, with this voice, it makes me sound like that big voice. Chili Willy.
Chili Willy Billy.
Yeah. Then
But no,
big,
some real shit. Like, I wish Chucky was here, but yeah, man, me and Chucky go way back. That fool's been making beats, been making all kinds of music. First time I met him, that fool was chill as fuck, and who just shot me music and was like, "Hey, write to this." My first time ever writing, and it's been history ever since. You know what I mean? Like,
How old were you when that happened?
I was like 20, about to be the big 21, and yeah, like it was just perfect timing. I just moved back from Pomona to East LA, and we just met, had some 40s, and like we have the same backgrounds in life, you know, like so it clicked perfectly. The same bands we listened to as kids was like our shit, and we just clicked. And ever since then, like me and him have been together, like making music for, I want to say, good 11 years and shit. You know what I mean? So we've been.
Did you know him prior to that?
I seen him here and there at shows. We hung around the same people and shit, but I don't know. It was just that one time he messaged me, and I don't know what it was. Like something about that. He was like, "Hey, let's kick it," and we're like, "All right, yeah, let's kick it." We did. We had some brews, and the whole time we were just fucking. It was just we hit it off. You know, it was just like meant to be, and here we are now, and still making music. We just.
I'm over here. I was like, "What'd you do, Xavier?" Fucking like, what is it? He told Chucky, you're like, "That's not George Perez stories. Wait, fool."
No, I actually got a story.
Yeah, like he
shout out-
DM'd him. He was like, he said, "Chucky, that's not George Perez. I told you I produced George Perez story."
I actually got a question for you, dog. You're a band. Obviously, you guys are a band, and you guys are fucking pretty crazy out
Oh,
there.
they're a boy band, dude.
Yeah, they are a boy band actually. But anyways, what gave you, like, not the right, but what gave you guys the balls to name it Desmadre? Because if I'm gonna go to a band and it's called Desmadre, I fucking better put it down. I'm not showing up to no fucking Teletubby, no bullshit. You know, like especially with other bands. If there's a
yeah.
So what made you go? Who's the down one? Is it you?
Well,
the homie that's not here?
Well, the thing was
That's
when
both of them.
Yeah, when me and Chucky started this shit, we had another band, and then we wrote a song.
What was the other band's name?
Frostbite. It was just it's different.
That's more of a normal name.
Yeah, right.
Desmadre.
But see,
I'm
the
like,
thing is,
alright,
like,
what's up? Aquí, where's the coke at? Saca la bolsita.
I mean, that behind all that, you know, it's still the same shit. But like, my mom used to always tell me like, "Oh, eres un desmadre bien hecho." always. She would always tell me that shit. And I decided, hey, we should name our...
Eres un desmadre.
Yeah. So we named our demo that for our last band, and then we wrote a song named Desmadre. And then this time around, we were just kind of like,
And fucking
what do
Chucky's got that shit on his chest.
yeah, bro, that fool got un Desmadre bien hecho on him.
Before the band?
Yeah, before the band. And then when
Damn.
we would try, he wanted to start doing like new music, new shit. We just wanted to switch it up completely. So we did. And we're just like, "What's the name?" And I was like, "Fucking Desmadre, homie." And like, you know, it's what we do. It's what we do, dog. Like, we gotta live up to the fucking name, homie. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. And it's been nothing but Desmadre since, homie.
You guys do that pit shit, right?
Huh?
That's that pit shit?
It's Desmadre, homie. Desmadre controla todo. Remember that shit, dog.
It looks like I'm inhaling on your nose.
It does. Hell yeah. But yeah, man.
It looks like it would be like.
Nah, bro, this shit. Like, yeah, dog. I mean, that shit was cool too, cause speaking of Foos Gone Wild, like they fucking like randomly they posted us and we like tripped out on that shit. Like fuck. So like, thanks to them, like we got a lot of people looking our way and shit, and like we just try our hardest to like.
Were you guys?
live up to our name?
Did you have people looking your ways before that? Like, how do you not know what your demographic
But-
is? Like, were you just looking like you're like, yeah, that you see enough homies around there? They're all going, hey.
I mean, when we first started, like, we just wanted to make the music, and like, you know, like we've been a band for a year, so we just wanted to make music. But once Foos Gone Wild like posted that shit, like all kinds of people started coming our way, and like that to like it opened other people's eyes to like the style, the music, just what it is, and like it's fucking.
What
It's
is
kind
it
of a
called?
breath of
What's-
fresh air.
What's the what is it?
Yeah, what genre would it fall under? Would it like?
I mean, I don't and I hit her with that, you know. But I mean, we don't really try to fall under any genre, because we just want to do our fucking thing, bro. Like whether it's hardcore, punk, metal, whatever the fuck you want to call it, hip hop, like, bro, like we just
We'll
do
play
our
anywhere.
thing.
You
Yeah.
guys, have you guys been part of that? I don't even know what they're called. When they when they do those crazy parties in between the bridges or under the bridges.
Takeovers.
Yeah, that's that like yeah, the Dead City Punk.
You guys
they
do that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, part of that
Well,
shit? 'Cause that's right up your guys' alley. Like that, I that's not my scene, but
That was
I'm down.
Circus of Disgust.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What
we
was
did
your name
Circus
again?
of
Remind me?
Disgust.
Yeah.
We did the Circus of
Remind me your name again?
Lowe's.
Lowe's. I'm giving you a
Lowe's.
balloon, Lowe's.
Oh,
all right, there you go.
Yeah, but not like I think it has to do a lot with like COVID, because like after COVID, like like all this fucking chaos happened, but
He
shout
said,
out
yeah,
to
that
the homies
COVID.
in Section 8, fucking Dead City, like all those fools, fucking Nothing Less Booking, Corrupted, like those fools.
How do you
like,
find out about one of those? Because I was at home and it was already
Party
2 minutes
life,
ago.
fool.
I'm like, by the way, by the time I get there, los chotas ya van a llegar. Like, there's no, like, how do...
If you show up late, you're a lame.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Nah,
didn't show
homie,
up. That's why I
just
didn't
pull
show up.
up.
I was like, I won't be no lame. I'm like, ya llegaste tarde.
Like you'll see the flyers on Instagram and shit, you know, and
Okay.
like just
So follow
pull
you
up.
guys. You guys
yeah,
repost
follow
that
us,
shit?
follow
Oh, no, we post
all these bands.
all the
Like,
time.
dog, trust me, this whole scene, this whole thing that we're like
Are you guys
putting
nice?
out for.
Are you guys nice? That's a real question. Because you see that shit, you're like, yo, these folks are going to fuck it. I better come
No,
up
that
with
shit's
thing.
chaotic, dog.
Is it
Like,
chaotic?
Don't get me
Yes,
wrong.
it's
It's
not.
chaotic.
Yeah, no,
That's what it is, dog. That's literally what this entire fucking universe that we live in is. It's
You got
fucking
you got
pure
a
this
nose,
homie.
dog. You're like a clown.
Like
Yeah,
a
dog,
real one,
exactly.
too.
Huh? Send the clownings, homie. You already know what time it is. You know, shit.
Send in the clowns. That's but not for, like all right. So, nonetheless, though, he is for real though. He had him send in.
Yeah, dog.
Tell him, dog. Yeah, dog.
It's fucking. It's el año de Desmadre.
Do you still remember the first rock band, the first rock gig you ever did?
that I ever did?
Yeah,
ever
the-
in my life? Like
Or
played
just in
or
general,
went
where you're
to?
like, you know what, I'm gonna start taking it serious.
Fuck. Well, I remember like being in bands when I was like a kid, but like this is probably the only time I've ever taken this whole like band thing serious. To be honest with you,
This time?
just this time, yeah.
And what has it been like? What, like how long? Like this year? or-
We've been a band exactly like a year. It's been like like
Oh, damn, congrats.
it's been like
shit.
almost
Year.
like a
Yeah.
whole year since Foos Gone Wild even posted us and shit. You know, like
And how long has that been?
almost like a whole year.
Yeah, you fools are like the full version of Slipknot.
Shit,
Man, yeah,
You
when
can
they
only hope.
reposted some of our videos, there was fools like saying System of a Down ass fool.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Yeah.
That was my
Fucking
favorite one.
Walmart Deftones was
Yeah.
fun.
Walmart Deftones is fuck.
Yeah.
We actually know one of the Deftones.
Hey, I owed you guys a shot, so I'm gonna take it right off the bat.
He would actually.
I need to separate them. So
As a matter of fact, one of the Deftones happened to text me right now, which happens to be
Shit, that's a big
shit.
deal. I'm not even
Steph
gonna lie.
Tone from the Deftones happened to text me right now, and I hope it is to ask me to open the gate because he usually would.
He's like, hey, my boy.
Nope, he just sent me a picture of the balloon and said same team, which means that he's doing that.
That's still cool.
Is
as fuck, though.
are the Deftones an influence for you
Oh
guys?
fuck yeah, dog! Like,
Fuck
dog, I'm
yes.
what? Wait,
Aye.
we're like the same age, so it's like we grew up on all that shit, dog. Like that, like Deftones. Like you hear the band Deftones and you don't think.
I literally pulled up listening to Goon Squad.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So shout out Steven. That riff is sick.
Man, I mean,
You know what's crazy? And it's like I feel like fools like you fucking are just like, man, it's just like, how come it's you guys? How come it's you that is the one that becomes the friends of the Tones? I didn't even know that much until then, until like we became friends, and I was just like, oh shit. I was like, damn. I was like, if it wasn't for you just doing Nas with us, you know what I mean? And then you're like, oh, by the way, he is Steph Tone from the Deftones.
you
You
don't
know
know how
what I
many,
mean?
you don't know how many times someone would call me. He's like, you're hanging out with him. I'm like, yeah.
Like when we're doing Nas, and then
Yeah,
you're just
I'm
like,
like,
hold on. Hey, hold on. Stop before you fill up your balloon. Make room. That's Deftones' balloon. Yeah, let him go first.
People were like, dude,
And
I
then
was
we're like,
paying
hold
for
on,
that
that's
shit.
not how it works. Like, I was here first. Yeah. I thought it was just me that noticed that the other time, but then we're just like, damn, fool, these fools over here, they start tripping out, huh?
I would too.
yeah, I mean, like shit. We like honestly, like I've been in this music. We've both been in this music shit for like ever since we were kids, you know. And like now we're starting to experience full, like legit full circle ass shit come to us, you know. Like dog,
Yo, yeah,
I grew up
it's sick.
listening to fucking Cypress Hill. You know, my brothers, you know, that's the shit I grew up on. So like this is all full circle shit, and we appreciate it. As soon as homie hit us up and was like, hey yo, we're like, fuck yeah, what you mean? Hell yeah, we got a lot to say, homie.
It was like, time for some action.
Yes sir, hell yeah. That's
Just
what
a
I'm talking
fraction
about.
of friction.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just crazy because I even met Sendog at a fucking Biohazard show.
They're like, what's up?
Word.
Yeah, at fucking
Sick.
it was Biohazard and Suicidal Tendencies, dog, and that
Hell
shit to
yeah.
me like
He's
meeting
the only
Sendog-
one fool out of the whole group that you would meet at a fucking punk or metal type
Well,
of shit.
remember when
what's
they
up.
did that one fucking video where he's like moshing in his front yard with like all these fools and shit, like that shit.
I've never seen
Well,
that.
I don't know how long I've been getting high to fucking Cypress Hill video. I mean, just
Was it in Trouble? The music video? Yeah, it was
yeah,
in
that
Trouble.
one right where he comes out of his front door.
Yeah,
and he's like
that was
moshing
in
with those
Trouble.
fools.
That was
yeah.
that's before even Sendog lived in the current Nevada home. Yeah, but nonetheless though, like, damn, that's how long you've been rocking with them. That like, okay, so you've been rocking with them that long. That song Trouble, for a lot of people that fuck with the metal and rock scene, they say that song, there are people that have come up to Cypress Hill a lot, they have said, they're like, hey, that is something that we wish we would have got more out of. Do you feel that way?
I mean, cause that was that album.
Because
where
it
they
is a
started
hit
doing
where
the
you,
rock shit, right?
Yeah, where
You
it
know,
feels
and then,
like it's some shit where you're like, damn, I can rock my head to this
Yeah,
shit. Like if
yeah,
I wish I had hair.
I feel like people don't realize like that era. Like, damn, man, you spoiled as fuck.
Some Con
that whole
Air
era.
tunes, you know what I mean?
Dog. Fucking Nicolas Cage with his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're going to Disneyland. Yeah.
Hey, so I gotta ask you, you're a rocker, right? Un rock and
Yeah, dog, I guess.
rock and
Yeah,
rollero?
dog, like Joe Dirt said, I'm a rocker boy through and through.
So I gotta ask you, to me, Maná is rock.
Oh my God, bro!
Yo, I
Don't
just
get
saw
me
that
started.
back in
You, dog, and
April.
and have
Oh
some
my
respect
God.
for the Kings, dog. Those
Don't
are real
get-
rock and rolleros, dog.
Don't
Be careful,
get me
dog.
started
El
on
Tri,
Maná,
dog.
Caifanes. Yes,
Fuck.
sir. Yes.
El Tri
Where
is
do they
for real.
stand? Because I know most people are
They
like,
stand right here, homie. Right here.
all right, good,
God,
dog. Because
I
I
was
had
just
some people tell
listening
me
to
they're not rock. I'll be like, yeah, it's not rock.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
tell
bro.
those fools I said they could fucking suck it from the back.
All right,
You know?
thank you, dog. I agree.
You know,
Because
like,
it's too
fuck,
soft. It's not like all like, I'm like, bro, that's rock. Like, and at least in Mexico.
Si no eres rockero, they don't get you puto, sí.
Do that 3 song, another one, la de Piedras.
Was that? No, I
Piedras
gotta,
rodando.
no. No importa si nada, never not. No, I gotta remember that. I gotta remember song.
I stopped doing knobs. He don't hit it. Who wants to remember it? I was like, hit the nozzle. Let me remember.
I'm killing my brain cells, bro.
I literally said, let me remember. But when he used to do coke, he used to be like, let me get a line. I need to calm down. I swear, dog. This one uses drugs way differently, dog.
I haven't figured out the way Nas works yet, alright?
Rocolorero, play Las Piedras Rodando. El Tri. You always do this one great because you guys get that voice.
You gotta let me remember it, bro.
Pull up the fucking, pull up the
Why gotta roll the balloon? It's the
Here, I'll play it.
Las piedras rodando se encuentran.
He's fucking doing pretty good.
Ni tú y yo rodando nos vamos a encontrar. Para mientras. No.
El Tren al Sur is a classic, dog.
Yes, we just
Yeah.
fucking played a set where the homie Dro, he fucking DJ'd and like.
Who the
in between
homie
songs-
Joe
And
happened
it
to
just kicked
leave.
in.
And you know, he was like DJing in the background and shit, so that
Said-
shit was cool. And we played that, and the whole fucking crowd like lost their shit, dog.
All the
like,
paisas, all
not
like
even
my
the,
mom.
everybody,
Yeah.
homie. Everybody just started losing their shit, so that shit was cool as fuck, you know. So it's like we're trying to like, yeah, we're rockers and shit, you know. Like we fucking, this is what we've been doing for years and shit. But like at the same time, like we're here for the, you know, like for the people, for everybody, you know, like. Listening to shit like Maná reminds me of when I was a kid and shit, you know, like shit like that, like
Saturday mornings
yeah,
and shit,
sir,
yeah,
like all that shit,
sure.
all
So
that
when you start rock band practice now, you're like, échale vampiro.
Me vale.
Porque me vale, vale, vale.
My parents to go home. I got yelled at. I went and played Me Vale
Yeah.
in my room and didn't leave the house like I should have. Like in my head, I was like, Me Vale.
Can you imagine? You're like, hold on. Hey, that is not échale vampiro.
Yeah, dog, that shit.
Another one. Ray loves happened to that. Another one for the ghost.
This was like this with the guitar band. He's like, échale vampiro. And you're just going.
Dude, I mean, god damn. I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy, dog. I mean,
Hey, yo.
What was the first crazy experience you had, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you said you've been taking it serious, like not serious, but like you've been taking it like X amount of times since Foos Gone Wild reposting. But like, have you had I imagine you had a rock career for a while. Before that, like, what's the craziest rock band experience you had before that? Because I feel like those, even if you were to get $1 million contract tomorrow, you'd have somebody else telling you not to do something. So the most rock band experience would come before that.
Like, what's that shit that fool that bit the head off of the chicken? What's
Like
his name?
eating an asshole with a piercing in it.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. Have you done anything like that? Or who's the other guy?
No,
The one
like
that
we
shits
gotta
on
think
people?
modern time. Like
Allen.
Gigi Allen. Have you done any Gigi Allen?
that's what I'm
shit?
saying. We gotta think modern time, like an asshole eating an asshole with a piercing in it.
Damn. I mean, as Desmadre, I don't know, but I've seen some, like, as
Tickle.
Say allegedly. Or
as a
someone
rocker
else.
fool going to fucking shows and shit, punk shows, man. I've seen all
I've seen
kinds
some
of crazy shit. You know,
I saw
like,
some
like
shit
what?
at a Goldfinger show. What the fuck?
bro. I've seen like.
Goldfinger from
What'd you see?
fucking.
All right, well, what'd you see?
Gold casting on a bitch's
fucking-
pussy.
No, like the drummer would do this bit where like he'd get in front of the stage, pull his pants down, and get like some random person from the audience to eat like either a Snickers or like a Twinkie out of his ass.
Whoa,
So he shoved the fucking the Snickers up his ass first.
Absolutely.
Hey, you remember when that girl pissed on that guy on stage? That was wild. To me, I was like, whoa, that bitch is wild. You don't need that
Where are
bitch
they
out.
playing out here?
Yeah, that was intense.
Yeah, I mean,
You remember that? You remember every
I'm
post
still trying to process what he just said.
Damn. Yeah. Take
You're
it in.
thinking about what Snicker
what
bar
rock
was?
band is this? Goldfinger, so the lead singer from Goldfinger.
No, not the lead singer. It
Okay,
was
one of
it
the-
was their old drummer.
What the
would
drummer
bend
doing standing
over,
up?
would bend over in front of everybody, take a full-on Snickers bar, no lube, just shove that shit up his ass.
Yep. Yep.
If it was hot, for sure it's going up smoothly.
And then
but
some girl said, I'll eat it.
I was definitely a dude.
what? No!
Yeah.
Twist.
sorry.
9 times out of 10.
Like that, huh? You like that, huh?
Hold on. 9 times out of 10, or like in general?
Like, yeah, like all the time it was a dude.
Wow, there was never like one chick was like, I'll eat his asshole.
I've never heard of it. I've never seen it.
That's a wild
I've
chick,
seen
though.
them a couple of times. Because I mean, like,
Is he
Tony
gay?
Hawk.
He's got to be gay, right?
Yeah,
He's
is he
fat.
gay? Like for sure.
fucking no, I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, it kind of matters. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you're watching a gay
What if
band.
a-
Like,
what if-
at that point, you're
what if
watching
a
a gay
girl
band. You're at a gay
mistakenly
show.
wants to eat his asshole?
Sounds like you're at a gay show.
He's
I'd
like,
definitely
not you,
go to
bitch.
that show no
I want
more.
him.
Yeah, like what if he's like, not you, bitch?
It's like,
Him with the female
nah.
mustache.
there, sir.
Yeah. Next time, ask for the pronouns.
That boy
right
with
when
the
you get there, what are the
jeans, boy.
pronouns here,
I want
guys?
they, them over there. You know? You got nice hands.
That is true though. Like, how would you not know if it becomes a custom type of shit? Like, how do you not know to be like, no, not you, you. Like, you know how like Britney Spears had that look before she got freed? It's like she had those command looks. You know what I mean? Like so anybody could have walked into that has been dealing with her for the last 5 years and would have snapped their fingers and straight away like she would have been like the dinosaurs from the new Jurassic Park, like hunt the laser beam. You know what I mean? Like straight up.
Hey, dude, someone said
What?
new levels of high and hungry. New levels of high and hungry.
Why? What's going on? Somebody killed me. I'm
I don't get it. Someone eating the chocolate off.
That is no, that is not.
I don't know about that, bro. Imagine being in the crowd and seeing that and being like,
That's high.
is that a Snicker bar?
That's high and horny, bro. That's not high and hungry, bro. You don't want to be eating no
oh,
shit.
I didn't even finish. You know what he would do after? They wouldn't even finish the whole thing.
Hold on, he said he's not done,
No,
bro.
no, they wouldn't even finish the whole thing. Like, they'd just eat like a little bite, and then the drummer would pull it out, and then he'd eat the part that was in his ass.
Oh, dog.
So the whole
And you
thing
didn't
would
leave-
still be
and you didn't
solid?
leave instantly? That's on site. I gotta go.
So the whole thing would still be solid enough for him to take it out of his ass?
A little bit, yeah.
That's a cold asshole right there, bro.
That's
Crazy.
talent, brother.
Crazy.
He must have a freezer in there, because how does that not dissolve while it's going up your anus? Like, it's warm in there.
That was
There for that long.
Xavier, if a pussy is
overthinking
warm
this.
after you fucking stick something up in there, I'm just like, yo, bro, you put something in your asshole, it's gonna start getting warm.
Stupid chick decided to put some pills up her pussy. Some bitches dissolved.
That's what
She
I'm
was
saying.
tripping. Yeah, but that's different though. That's not a chocolate bar.
Yeah,
A chocolate bar is
pills
gonna
are meant
start
to, like,
getting warm.
You think you think it's just gonna disappear, dissolve, and your fucking asshole can eat it?
Yes, you can.
Dude, like, it does not, dude. Dude. You know the Twix has a whole cookie in it.
Yeah,
Like, you
but
think the cookie's gone, dog?
okay, so okay,
It's
then,
also an asshole. It's also an asshole. It don't get that wet.
what have I
It
done?
ain't
okay,
a
Xavier,
pussy
but that's like
Hold on, sir.
That's like you.
do get wet.
That's like you say. That's like you saying to your girl to a girl and say you're like. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. That's like you saying to your next significant other, Xavier, and saying like, "Hold on, I don't got to split in it. This is just gonna go right through." You know what I mean? Like, bro, you gotta like Twix is not gonna last that long. You're gonna be looking at.
Putting too much science.
Hold on.
Like I'm telling you.
Speaking of buttholes, that dude that had a fucking explosive in his ass.
Yeah, speaking of buttholes, what happens to
And
buttholes?
explosives, yeah.
Dog.
Dude, yeah, fuck a Twix. What about the fucking guy that shot that whole missile up his ass?
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I read about that. Or
Yeah.
I saw something about that. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Literally.
So
Again.
Hey, dude, this
Hey, you're
is
getting too excited.
these
over there.
fucking
Boy,
these
you're getting
balloons are
too
fucking
excited.
chafa, bro.
First it was the heater, now it's a balloon.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, bro.
I think that's a sign of God to stop. So, like, one more. It's, you gotta go to rehab.
One more, and I'm
This
getting a
one-
new
this one already
code.
stopped. One more is I gotta go to rehab.
Hey,
dog.
is there
I'm
rehab
fast.
for Nas?
Huh?
Is there rehab for Nas?
Nah.
Dude,
Hell no, there ain't no rehab for
There's
laws,
rehab for
bro.
anything, dude.
Huh?
There's rehab for anything. Technically, like, you go to the gym, that's rehab for fat people. He's on rehab right now. He's fasting.
He said it's
First of all, Xavier, this is my birthday month. I get to do as much balloons as I want to, so hell to the nose on nose.
He's talking to me like I'm his girlfriend and shit. Like I told him no and shit. Go ahead, do the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm talking to you like you're like. First of all, George Perez, you ain't finna tell me how many cocks I'm finna suck. Yeah, that was Xavier
no.
on Monday, you know?
No.
My boy, you know.
Hurry up, do another balloon.
You think because you got Eddie here with you, he gonna stop me?
Dude, that does look like a skinny Eddie, dog. You, fool.
me.
Yeah, little side dick, little skinny Eddie.
Imagine he was like, I actually know Eddie, and he
You
likes
want
me
to know
more
something
than
funny?
you.
What's up, dog?
It's me. I'm just kidding.
No,
No.
Eddie's a savage, dog. I don't know if you know side dick Eddie.
Like, Eddie hit me up when he got.
What a name.
General Side Dick Army. Dog,
My hat's
that's-
off
that's-
to you, sir,
yeah.
because you don't just earn that nickname. You know,
Nah, dog,
obviously.
This was a savage, dog. An animal. Like a real fucking animal.
He's like, you just show up to the karaoke bar and gain it.
yeah, dog. Like,
Shout
for
out
real, like,
side
he's
dick
scary.
Eddie.
Yeah, he's
Come
scary
out
in
to a
his own
show.
way.
This
Yeah.
other show, side dick.
Oh,
I want
to
to shake your hand.
Yeah.
I want to shake your hand.
want to shake your hand.
Oh, goddamn.
That is kind of like how you try to talk to people that you're not used to talking to. I want to shake your hand.
Shake my hand, always gotta shake someone's hand.
That's how we talk to people after the MLS game. B-Roll knows him. So we're like, yo, they know who B-Roll is, but then he has to introduce us to him. I want to shake your hand. Fucking assholes.
He's on up in that mix. I stay away.
Shut up, I bring you along.
Yeah, but I stay away, dog. Like, you got the clout. You're his son. Like, I'm not lying. If I was you, I would be there. But I'm just a +1 to you, fool. So I stay like.
Yeah,
like,
who's the fucking Sonic bitch that can fly with the tails?
I'm
That's
not
you.
even lying, dog. I'm over there like right next to your girlfriend because I feel like your other one. Like I'm just here +1 next to E-Zone. Like, and you're up there in the mix. Like, if we were at the World Cup.
I tell him, I was like, this is my girlfriend and my boyfriend.
Like, if we were at the if we were at the World Cup,
wins, brother.
if we were at the World Cup, this would be like Salt Babe. Yeah, Salt Babe
Oh
trying to
my
get a picture
God.
of
That was so
E-Zone.
cringy.
For
Damn.
sure, dog. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Anyone who knows me, that would know that would be his own.
That'd be way more. First of all, Salt Bae is a
Messi,
monstrosity.
Hey, Messi, can you hold my propane? You hold my propane, I hold the World Cup. Deal?
First of all,
Make sure you tag me. Make sure you tag me. Make
Oh,
sure you
man,
tag
you
me.
gotta get
please.
him to hold the propane, dog.
First
If
of
you get a
all-
chance, that's $1 million
First
deal.
of all, you know damn well what we would be doing. I would have been up in the field like Xavier, carry the tank over here. I would be like, Chicho.
Hey.
Yo, Chicho.
Hey.
What'd you think about this championship? My dad fucking cheered for you hard, huh?
You know they banned him
Nina's
from
dog's
B-Roll
name.
was shooting. That's my dad, my nigga. Yeah, B-Roll's like, yeah, that's right. Clap it up. We're their Christmas dinner.
Hey, you know they banned him from all FIFA World Cup events now?
Who?
That was Salt Babe guy.
Man,
Good.
fuck that
Because
guy.
that was literally like harassing, like trying to get a picture.
Dude,
It was punishing.
I seen like one video where he's like, "Hey."
That
look
is
at
pretty
me."
fucking
was, like,
toxic, though,
grabbing
bro. Because like,
Messi's
if
arm
you're not
and shit.
invited to the carne asada, how you gonna show up?
I mean, but you gotta at least pull in and not be all like, "Hey, yeah,
He's got some good steaks, dog.
This is my
Even
people."
if
Have
I
you
go-
ate-
if
have
I
you
go
ate-
to
have-
carne asada, I do
Yeah,
want
bro,
the
but
steak bar, the
if
Salt Babe
this
to
is a
show up,
Latino
dog.
carne asada, bro, like, Come on, bro.
You don't
Like,
need a
if
salt.
there's,
You
not,
got the
if there's
tomahawk
more than
steak.
enough Latinos, somebody knows who's killing the cow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. There's gonna be a set group
this
of people
isn't
that
a
you send, and you're
charcuterie
like,
board
all right, these
asada.
fools
You
are
know what I
gonna
mean?
kill
Like,
us.
yeah.
His restaurants are no joke.
Yeah,
Got like $1,000
they're also-
steak.
that's
I
what I'm
put
saying.
$1,000 steak on
Man,
that fucking
They're
menu,
also
dog.
heavily overpriced, bro.
I've had costillas that costed like fucking $3 a pound that tasted, I'm pretty sure, better than his fucking steak. I'll tell you that much.
No, dog.
If I were to have like a fucking
I try to go. That's how I know.
Number one hater right here. I'm gonna say.
like he did it all wrong, bro. Like if I was him, I would have hired like some nice looking Mexican or Latino looking food and would have called it costillas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that, bro. Would have been like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Did he
Like-
name his like whole thing like Salt Bay? Is that like?
I
his-
think
No, it's
Yeah.
called. It's
Nushret.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
But isn't that what you pay for him to like run some
Which
fucking?
means-
It's not always him. For
fucking great
salt
value
on his
salt
elbow
down
and
his
shit.
arm.
But they
and
have
shit.
an imitation version of him.
What the? Nah.
The homie who went to Qatar
Dog,
sent
look.
me a video. He was like, I thought that was him.
Can you say that price right there for the great gold wow wagyu
2,400.
for steak, dog? That you're gonna shit out eventually.
Bro, I know some.
Like, you
paisa
can't keep that.
at
You
some-
want to go that? You
I know
wanna
the
say, can you
paisa
to
at
go this?
Applebee's
You know
that
how
can hook it
dumbass
up
you
a
look
steak
too?
better than that.
Straight up.
Like,
I love me an Applebee's.
I love Applebee's.
I love Applebee's.
Dog, 2,400 for a steak, dog.
No, what? The cow-
2,400?
The cow doesn't even cost that much.
2,400.
That's
my
a-
dad owns cows, and then it's not even
Yeah, that's
close
what
to
I'm
that, dog.
saying.
What
The
am I,
cow
dad,
don't
bro?
even cost that much.
2,400.
That's a pound, fool.
Giant
Like,
gold wow wagyu.
that's
No,
a pound of
it's a
like.
tomahawk steak. I guarantee you. No, they're not. It might be a pound, but even then, it's $2,400 of a pound.
Okay, so this
Nah.
is just for the actual, just the steak.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you got mashed potatoes.
No, it doesn't. Sides are separate.
Maybe not. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
that's the thing. You still gotta pick
separate.
up.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, what? This isn't scissors, bitch.
Shout out Sizzler. I love you.
Hey, yo, your son went ham the other day on Golden Corral.
God damn. Don't get me fucking started, bro.
What happened?
What'd you do, Los? He told me like, yo,
No, I took my, my
I
kids-
own this place.
My kids got out of school.
70
early.
ounce. My bad. Sorry to interrupt you. It's a 70 ounce with 24 karat gold carat coated highly marble wagyu.
does my
Price-
shit
price
come out gold coated?
Dude,
I don't know,
70
bro.
ounces.
Nah, man.
24 karat gold coated. Highly marble. Wagyu.
Nah, I'm straight.
There's
on
no
that.
way,
I'm
dog.
straight on that.
That's rent.
I'm good.
Wabba Grill.
So what happened at fucking Sizzlers? Where?
Golden Crown. No, my son, he's only 5, and this fool, like, I took him out of school, and this fool was eating like, he ate like 2 slices of pizza, spaghetti, and pancakes like all at once. Like, I'm not even shitting you. This fool's like watching my phone, and he's just like eating. He ate the 2 slices of pizza. He was eating the spaghetti, and he had the pancake in his hand. And I'm just looking at him like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, for a second, I was like, what the hell?
Can't judge the.
Yeah, and then this fool was like, all right, I'm done. Polished both his plates. He went in, he had like a big ass bowl of ice cream, but while he was eating the ice cream, he was picking at a drumstick of chicken. He was like picking at that. And I'm like watching him, just like, yo, what is wrong with this kid?
Is he
bro?
eating all these things at the same time?
Yes. Yes. I'm not talking about like, oh, this first. Like my daughter had her mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, and like.
She has a form.
You know, she had her shit. But my son, like, and after we
just
finished
chaotic.
the ice cream, which had a course, had to have gummy bears in it, he finished another drumstick of chicken, and I shit you not, 2 hours later, this was like, I'm hungry. I'm like, bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours
How old
later.
is your kid?
He's 5.
Eating like a king that
but
day.
that sounds like what you want when you go to a buffet.
Hell
Fool,
yeah.
but some
I-
fool
I'm
like me,
sorry.
dog. I'm when I go to buffets in Vegas, I don't even know why I pay for
yeah.
that shit. I'm not hungover, all coked out. I just fucking
even
pick at the
hungry.
fruit. I pick at the fruit. I try to
Yeah.
eat some soup, and the homies are like, "You ain't hungry?" I'm like, "Bro, just give me another bump."
That's the
Keep
one
it going. You just gotta keep it going.
That's the
dog.
one thing I don't like. It's like for real, man. Like I don't miss about Coke. Like just being able to eat whenever you want. Cause there be so many places where I'll show up like a party. I'm like, damn, look at that food. Wish I could eat that right now.
But you know, like, you're not gonna enjoy it if you're.
And even if somebody knows, cause I have a food store, be like, hey, you gotta taste this carne asada. My uncle makes great. I'll be like,
So.
where's the bathroom at? Yeah, no, for real though. Like, but now it's like, yeah, that's the one thing I do not miss about it. Like, I love being able to be like, all right, those balloons done. Let's go eat
I don't
steak.
even know. The worst thing about it, I'm not gonna lie, is when you're like trying to go back to your room and your heart's you're like, fuck, dude.
You gotta jack off in the elevator.
Yeah, you're by yourself because it's because it wasn't doing that because you were estabas en el ambiente, estabas en el desmadre,
you're in the vibe, yeah, you're fucking.
But now since you have sat down,
once you settle down, all the thoughts start to come in, and you're like, God damn, maybe I am a piece of shit.
911's already down there. You're just waiting to press the green button on 911.
Yeah, you're just like, oh fuck.
That's what I don't miss, man. Fuck not eating. That ain't nothing.
I don't miss that shit either.
Don't be lying, Xavier.
I've been good, dog. At George's sold out show, it was tempting, dog.
You notice how it wasn't at George's?
They were doing it in the green room.
It's never at fucking Sam's or at E-Zone's.
The green room in the glass table, some fucking Sam Kinison, Richard Pryor shit, and I was like,
Fool, Sam Kinison has been dead for like years, bro.
Doesn't matter.
Like, can we like say other headliners that have been there for the past?
Not that dude coke. No one does coke on that table no more. I'm talking people that did coke when it was cool. The line that was cool, but like people were doing like.
It's still cool to do coke. It would be cool to do coke on the table if it didn't kill us. I wouldn't be doing
But could you imagine doing coke back then, like 70s, 80s?
Richard Pryor on there, yeah.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about.
Eddie Murphy dropped Party all the time and shit.
I wish I could do coke and Robin with it.
Bro, I would just join Silk Sonic. Fucking Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, with those
that coke got them thinking they're in the 70s for sure.
I'll be like, this here for something.
Just need a jab turkey.
What's cocaine?
This here for X2 to F and G. Oh no.
Fuck.
That would be badass.
I'll be nice. I'll get him later.
I said, don't believe it.
I want him to remember when I get him. He ain't gonna remember because of the knives. I like when my shit hurts.
He's gonna remember the Titans. Who's texting me? I'm in trouble. You see? You guys
I don't know. I feel like Bruno Mars would be the best person to do coke with, though.
Hey.
Yo.
Would you guys let Bruno Mars be a part of your rock band?
Fuck yeah.
Bruno Mars, fuck yeah. That was a G, dog. I mean,
like,
that fool's an original island boy.
Sometimes in the middle of me fucking, I fucking like have started playing some Bruno Mars in my head.
Bro, Gorilla. That's the song right there. That.
Are you like, what?
Floor.
Don't believe me, just watch. Huh.
That and
He's that guy though. The more you tell him you can't do it, no. Believe me, just watch.
Don't believe me.
He's on that dude, dog. Like anything, dog.
And then
tell him he can't finish the tank. Tank gone.
Don't believe me, just
don't
watch.
believe me, just tank.
Don't threaten me.
He's on that guy, dog.
You know, man.
24 karat tank.
Fuck, imagine all bedazzled and shit.
For real though, that would be pretty.
Remember when bedazzling was cool and they had that shit on TV? Remember? And they sold a machine to bedazzle shit and bitches would show up with their fucking bedazzled
Their hair
jeans.
all bedazzled. Oh my god, bro. Wait, how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you? Huh?
29.
Oh, you're
Okay,
still
yeah.
pretty young. All right. You're how old?
33.
Oh, yeah, we're like, yeah, okay, yeah. So, yeah.
I like how after
younger than I
32 it starts becoming like, yeah, 33 is like, yeah, just throw them all away.
33 Mason, Freemason numbers,
Dude.
dog. Careful with those numbers. 33.
Once you hit 32, though, you're like, wait, am I 32 or am I 30?
I look at 32 like the OJ number. You're like, yo, man, you stop running on those yards after that, bro.
Oh, man. But it kind of feels
And then the
crazy
state
being
of
in your 30s,
California
bro.
starts going after you, and then you're like, oh, you caught too
30s
many.
as a dude, dog. I'm happy being 30.
You're like, I'm
yeah, it's like 20 with money.
yeah.
I ain't tripping.
30s is- I
like
mean-
21 was cool, but they was broke. Like broke.
But
dog.
that's like degenerate ass shit.
Degenerate. I was stealing iPhones. I was
20s
stealing
and shit, bro.
iPhones, sneaking
20s,
into
that's
raves. Like,
degenerate.
nah, I show them, like, do I want VIP or not? Like, stupid shit like that.
Yeah,
Like, it's a lot better,
That's
dog.
why now when you're like hitting 30s, late 20s, you're like, oh shit, this shit's cool. You know, like doing all this shit.
And
you
now
know,
21 bitches fucking feeling you. I was like, fuck yeah, hell yeah.
No, man, I'm sorry. Step
good.
off. Step off.
Everyone taking you taking two?
Huh?
Taking two?
Nah.
Take it or not, I mean, there's you gotta hit like 20.
Who gets the most pussy out of the band?
Nah, I'm 29, dog.
Who gets the most pussy out of the
I
band?
don't give a fuck.
Dude, would you
fucking
like
know.
to take this?
I don't know. I think it's a tie between
The light-skinned black guy, of course he does. Why are you guys arguing? Dog? Of course, light-skinned black guy. Like,
No,
he's
not
like
even.
rocket
I think it's a
power.
tie.
To Chris Brown when you go to a rock
Rocket
concert,
power.
dog. That's what
Nah.
you're gonna get, dog.
Nah.
Closest thing to Chris Brown, you getting the pussy, don't lie. You got the dreads, light skin.
yeah.
You're the
we
bass
all,
player. Don't.
we all. I'll just say
real
we
humble,
all
real
have,
humble guy over here.
yeah.
It
We
does
can
get
all-
pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
We
It
can
does get
all
crazy.
pull
I mean,
pretty women. I'll just say that we can all pull pretty women.
pretty or not. I mean, whatever. It's cool. But
Since he's on, can't say that.
Yeah,
I just
We
know
weren't
the bitches.
talking
Oh, we all
about
smoke the
pretty
same.
women. We was talking about slutty though.
yeah, this shit does. I mean, it's cool, man. I enjoy this shit, bro. Like this shit, it's like been a crazy ass fucking year. So just
Been
being
fun.
a band and just being here, like this shit's it's just dope as fuck. Like I said, full circle moments that.
So you said Foos Gone Wild kind of like give you guys a little bump up, a little clout.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Did
like
you guys get a lot of tortas, a lot of fucking
All of
cholas
them,
come
I
out to
mean,
your show,
yeah,
dog?
cholas,
Did the
I just feel like the whole like LA scene. Oh my
You
god.
see what you get, you fucking torta?
That's
God.
what you gave them, a torta, and that's why it popped,
God
dog. That's
damn.
what happened with tortas. They pop like that, dog.
Hey.
Shout out
fucking
Super
tortas, I love
Torta.
them.
Straight up. Nah, but there's no hate. Hey, there's no hate over here. homie.
show up.
Hey, my boy. It's registered nurses. Come on, my boy. That's where all the money's at. Come on. The
Dog,
RNs.
if you're driving an Altima, that is not where all the money's at. Let me tell you right now,
It's
dog.
alright, it's
That's
alright.
how
Haters
bitches
be
are
having
not.
It's
paid
alright,
off
they-
silver
Ultimate
teeth.
They're still over here
activities.
collecting child
That means
support
you can
and
get
shit,
dental
know?
and healthcare, which I ain't hating, but that ain't where the money's at, my
Yeah.
boy.
I don't know. I mean, but I mean, it's cool, dog. Like it's.
You ever date a nurse like that? Like one of those aided nurses? I dated one of those aided nurses. I fucked her in a car.
In her Altima.
In an Altima.
And she needed her tires changed.
Hey, yo,
I had
Los.
to wait outside in that car till her parents fell asleep.
Yo, Los. Chaz says fuck you for wasting that balloon.
Well, you can tell Chaz. I said, fuck Texas.
He's on. You be doing that fucking.
Los finna have another one.
He's on. You be doing that Altima shit activities.
What do you mean?
You're one of your homies that fucking you give my number out to from the DM from the fucking smog section called me and told me you got a cricket smog.
Damn.
Cricket smog is Altima activities.
Hey,
dog.
homie,
Get
fuck-
your cricket
hey,
smog.
Blame
First of all, that is like 2 cars ago. All
Fuck
right.
the ozone layer.
I haven't
The
had
BMW. The BMW.
I haven't had to drive for help to San Bernardino in 2 years. All right.
Oh, this guy called me and said
The
you were there
city
not
of
too long
San
ago.
Bernardino needs help.
Yeah, fucking West Valley ass food right here, huh?
Yeah, bro.
No.
Don't hate on Hammett, homie.
Hammett.
Don't hate on Paris,
Hammett is
homie.
if like if
We got the
Chorro
74
had a
highway.
fucking.
Terrible.
Hammett is if Chorro had a fucking look. You know what I mean?
Emmett is in Victorville and Arizona has sex, and that was
And it was a retarded
and it was a
baby?
cousin, like offbreed.
Hammett is if like somebody were to be licking a shit. If somebody were to be willing to lick a shitty asshole.
I'm glad I'm not for Hammett.
Yeah, Hammett.
There's a
So
lot
if
of
you're from
down-ass
Hammett,
fools from Hammett, and they might be listening to you fools talk
yeah,
about
that's
Hammett.
crazy. You know where
Yo,
to
you
find
locals
us.
from Hammett, what's up, dog? Dispense some
You know where to
with the
find us.
homies over here.
Look at Xavier. Xavier's like, there's a bunch of bulldogs. They're gonna beat me up.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, George County. No, Rich
I
Crest,
know
dog.
you. I know that fool. I know
Well, if there's
people.
gangsters,
homie.
if there's gangsters in Rich Crest, there's gangsters everywhere, dog. If you know 3 Place Tommy, they said there was a
Yeah,
gang out
That's true
there.
though. There is gangsters everywhere.
Said, hey, my boy. they're
But
trying to get
Hammett.
you.
I'm just kidding.
Those are meth heads. Those are
Just kidding.
gangsters. Those are meth
Imagine,
heads.
imagine fool. Just kidding.
Would you?
Imagine this madre gets hit up by some Hammett gang.
Well,
Like,
What
killing
would you
this
say
madre?
that is like the most demographic for you guys? Because when I think like, what would you describe it like? Would you say you're metal in general? Because like whenever I think like rock music in general, like these days, when people think rock music in general,
they think white fools, right?
they think white fools, or they think you're like hell yeah, crystal meth fool.
Nah, but
Nah, it's everybody.
yeah, that's the thing that I feel like. That's why I have to give like love and a shout out to like Foos Gone Wild, because when we were doing our music, like before Foos Gone Wild, a lot of fools thought it was just like, oh, you know, that's that white people shit, you know, that everybody threw that shit out there. But once Foos Gone Wild posted us, like all these fools from Raza, fucking But at the same time, like all kinds of people were talking shit. Like people were like, "Oh, that's white people shit. That's this and that." You know, like whatever. Like we ain't about none of that shit at all. You know, like we're for whoever. If you feel it, then it's for you. You know, like that's music, homie. If you feel it, it's for you. You know what I mean? And I feel like Foos Gone Wild, when they posted us, once Foos Gone Wild posted us, like it opened the eyes to a lot of people, and a lot of people were like, "Oh fuck yeah!"
Like almost like a lot of people stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah, they remember like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Like this is a thing, you know? Like nah, hell no, Like it's kind of crazy when we get comments on our videos or our pictures, and they're like, "Oh, let the weddles do that, blah blah blah, whoop de whoop whoop." But it's like, nah, homie, this shit right here that we do, this shit's for everybody, homie. Because believe it or not, at the same time, we're all going through it. Like regardless of what the fuck it is.
So like even when you think of like Hollywood capturing certain stories of like music in that time, like when you look at like the Richie Valens and all this shit, like when they were going to gigs that were considered an open mic, they were going to like Güeros because Güeros were the only ones that got put on at the time. They were the only ones that being looked at. So that's the only reason. But they were following the same format. It's like, hey man, you can't fucking cha-cha and say it's mambo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like that's the thing. Like a lot of people like to just be like love throwing that shit out there.
I think a lot of people were fucking up because Sam Tripoli. I never went to rock shows. Sam Tripp is a guy. I mean, he's one of the guys I work for. He does.
Say that's your dad.
I know who he is.
Yeah, he's one of my bosses. Whatever. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know who he is. I know who he is.
Papi Tripoli.
So this motherfucker, he says he's been to a lot of rock shows throughout his whole life.
Tatarians.
And he always says that there's fucking Mexicans, female Mexicans there. And he's like, there should be more Mexican bands. He's like, there should be more Mexican. Because he's like, there's so many Mexicans there, and the only thing that Mexican females or Mexican can go to is lo que hay.
But see, here's the thing.
But if there was more Mexican bands,
I've dated a chick that would go to
there
those
are
type of things.
so many people that you could consider raza, people of color, whatever the fuck you want to call them, that have been doing this shit for years before we've been doing it, dog.
Like Linkin Park.
No,
not even Linkin Park.
No, but I mean, the reason, do you know why I know Linkin Park? Because I remember my older sister listened to Linkin Park.
Yeah, bro, that's the start.
It's where it's a start. Like, see what I mean? It was a start. Like, and she literally told me, and I was into hip hop, and she's like, it's either 8 Mile and Eminem or Linkin Park and this, because I would either dress like a gangster or dress like rock.
Yeah,
y'all know where I went. Y'all know where I went. That was a given.
But like, think about it.
Like, she went with the rock thing, and she probably would have picked a Mexican rock band if she had a.
But there's bands already doing that, like Korn, fucking like all those bands, like Deftones, like all those bands had raza in them, whether it was punk, hardcore, metal, whatever the fuck you want, like Sepultura. Brujeria has been doing that shit for fucking years, bro. Like
body count.
Exactly, body count.
But you're not allowed to like it, dude. It's el
diablo.
Because
Exactly, bro. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Corn?
That's just because not everybody's used to killing chickens.
Dude, my mom, the hip hop was
I'll
bad.
kill a chicken right now.
And rock was like, dude, you're
dude,
like,
just the sound of it was.
You might as well just slit your throat.
Yeah, bro. Like no. Like yes, bro.
How'd you get away with that being Latinos and that whole your parents saying?
First of all,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You were emo too. This one was a little emo.
First of all, he is not Latino.
I wanna kill my mom.
I'm half Argentinian.
He was more like the I want to kill my mom type of kid.
No, I was an only child.
I just get away from that because Izon was emo.
Yeah, I got lucky, dog. Like my mom saw that, like, yo, as long as you're not doing what your brothers are doing, you're skating, you're into.
What was your brothers doing?
Shooting each other.
Bad stuff.
Oh, real bad stuff.
You know, bad.
They were like, "What's up, my boy?"
Exactly, dog. So you know what I mean? Like, I feel like as long as my parents saw that I wasn't on that side, that they were like, all right, you know, my mom was like cool about it, like, yeah, do your fucking thing. But I would still always hear that música del diablo, always.
Música del diablo.
But música del diablo sounded way better than saying it was like, "Estoy rezando por ti."
You know, like,
por favor. Que no te maten.
Yeah.
But I never got that hip hop. See, that was why I never went to it. Like I went to hip hop because my puras choladas. Puros
Los negros.
Like, yeah, los negros.
Música de los negros. Yeah, that's what they would say. Música de los
negros. Yeah. Mayatadas.
Yeah, because you
or
were.
Levántate los pantalones. But it was never satanic. And I knew being satanic was way too far from my parents to even like me. I still wanted my parents to kind of like give me money.
You know what's fucked up?
I still needed some money. I still wanted supposed to like, yo, give me some loot.
Like, it's being Latino. I was over here the whole time. I was like, damn, that's all fucking racist, even in the spiritual world. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
It's like Hispanic people like. I'm sorry. It's like black people like Satan too. You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell, man? Who's over here was like, "Es el diablo." He was like, "My friend Tyrone is all about the Ouija board too, bitch."
Yeah, that's the thing too. I feel like parents would hate. Oh, you listen to rap?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hell nah, fuck that, bro. Like, they didn't like that shit either. They just wanted you to. It's all about God. You know, like that bullshit.
He just like 666, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bam, bam.
One time you had a Pablo, obviously Freak Leak.
Yes, sir.
I listened to Freak Leak with my headphones on. But I was repeating the words out loud.
Oh yeah.
So my mom heard that shit.
So you named every girl that was he named.
Yeah. My mom came, took the CD from me, and she said, "Wait till your dad gets home."
Oh hell yeah.
My dad got home, and he's like,
Felicia.
And you know me, I'm daddy little boy, so I was like, "Hey, Dad, Mom took my CD away." And Mom was like, "Yeah, let me tell him why I took that shit away." My dad heard that shit, and I was like, "This is every fucking music you talking about. We all talking about boning and shit just because it's in English and no black guy saying it. You mad?" My dad gave me that shit back, and that was when it started. I'm like, that's when I first know. I was like, "That's
like I'm drinking."
Hey, your pops was listening to that shit. Like,
yes, doc.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
He ain't fucking wrong.
He's like,
sound bad. She sound bad.
I had no idea what was coming out of my mouth. I'll be honest. But I was like, "Yo, this is where it's at." And it was those things where like your parents tried to limit you, like.
Yeah.
You tell me I can't listen to that, but man, I listen to corridos and
talking about getting fucked up and shit, getting all fucked up.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like,
like, you know that one song
or your
that,
mom listens to the heartbreak shit.
That all mechanics, like, you know why I feel like all fucking nautical songs, all nautical fucking all the nautical fools have Chryslers these days because of that song.
Yep.
Era un carro. Chrysler.
Yeah.
Dog, that's the band.
Yeah, bro, because of that song, bro, like, I guarantee you there's so many mechanics that had their kids, like, on the side, and then they're listening to it, they're like, chingue su madre.
That's why everybody's all obsessed with trucks.
The moment it's just
you know,
I've said this before. I was in a car with my dad, and we're chilling, right? And he plays Mi Tres Animales, Perico, Mi Gallo, Mi Chiva. And I'm telling my dad, I'm like, and I'm like, kind of like at that 10, 12, where I kind of understand that they're talking, but I don't understand what it is. And I told my mom, like, why are they talking about three animals? Like, that's not gangster. Like, this is dumb. Listen to real gangster shit. I was like, listen to real gangster shit. Listen to Tupac, dog. Tupac's gangster, man. That looked over me like, shut the fuck up. These are animals. These are cocaine, heroin, and weed. And the reason y'all full smoking that shit is because we brought it in. So shut up with the gangster shit. And I sat there, I was like,
it was like starting over again.
That's
Sir,
when
yes,
I
sir.
figured out what corridos were. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this ain't soft shit. They're not talking about animals.
They're not talking about the farm and
They
shit.
can't. And then I was
They're
like,
talking about killing foods and putting foods in check and all that shit. Dog.
Xavier was like E-I-E-I-O and shit, you know?
But that's the thing about coming over here.
When I was 10, I was like, esas cosas del rancho, puras vacas y gallos a la verga.
That's the thing about coming over here. You think like, oh yeah, this is it. Then you take a step back and you listen to, and you're just like, oh fuck, these fools are talking about some gangster ass shit before you could even listen to some gangster ass shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're used to hearing like me. Technically, I'm used to hearing to my mom's all heartbreak music, those bookies and all that shit. You know? And then you start to listen to the shit that they listen to when they're drunk, and you're just like, oh shit, that's gangster. Okay, yeah.
I thought it was Lenny.
Yeah, but you don't.
Crying over it. Now I'm like, tócala.
I hate her.
Otra Navidad sin ti.
Oh yes, sir. Hey, low key, that's my pops. I'm not gonna say how.
That's
but
the song, like, for sure. If you had like a mom that got left by your dad,
or
you heard that
heartbroken.
song. Navidad sin ti.
bro.
You heard that shit for sure. For me,
I love those
Navidad sin ti, all right? Because it was all about nos. And if your dad was absent, you could have had a good old Hank to fulfill that.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad.
Fuck yeah, I am. I told my whole family, if you want to be here, you better be down with Nas. I told my cat to be down with Nas. Xavier, you need to get that Nas the fuck out of here.
You're crazy. I like you. You're crazy.
I always wondered about those fucking movies. Like when you hear those, like it's like, you know, those like scary movies where you're like, oh man, what is it? Window. I'm sorry. What is it? Like a window at the fucking shelf or something. And you're like it's like some kind of scary fucking movie at the end. And you're like, man, white people don't go in there. And then you're just like, damn. If it was Hispanic people, you would have had thought about that before. You're like, hey man, like I would have checked for my phone to make sure, you know, or I would have checked for my keys or something.
Yeah, no, I mean,
You think Nas would work at your fucking event?
dog, what do you mean? Yeah, that's like our shit.
Oh, for real?
That's the shit. Have you guys not gone to
I
like
haven't. I'll be honest,
nothing
I
at
haven't.
all? For real,
No,
serio?
I've been to-
Dog, you're like right down the street from where we played fucking Circus of Disgust, and that shit was fucking chaotic,
Like
homie.
the craziest thing I've been to was what's that band? I don't see. You're gonna be mad. I don't even know their fucking name. I went with George and Side Dick Eddie, and we did cocaine on a skateboard.
Suicidal tendencies.
Suicidal tendencies.
Oh yeah.
That's
That
the. I
was
mean,
lit,
hey,
dog. I ain't gonna lie. That
Fuck
shit was
yeah.
like pretty
Nothing
lit.
my
but love and
favorites.
respect to Suicidal Tendencies.
I got them tatted on me.
No, I'm not saying, but that at the same like
That
that
was at a concert. I don't expect
But see,
it to
this
be
is
wild.
this is now, dog. This is like this is now, dog. All kinds of crazy shit is happening. Like, dude, we played that Circus. of
This is
Disgust was,
beyond
like,
all you
like,
wanted was a Pepsi.
Yeah, dog. Like, don't get us wrong. Like, that's the shit that we like.
Dude, but I'm not going in the pit, dog. Like I'm being
nah,
real.
fuck
Like,
it.
nah, I
Who
don't do
cares?
that
Go
shit.
in there. Fuck it. If
Nah,
you're gonna go in
nah.
the pit or not,
Hey, just jump off the stage or
yeah,
something.
jump off
Nah, I
stage,
see
fucking
some-
have a beer, like enjoy it,
that
dog.
pit shit's wild. You go in the pit, he's on. He's on the
Fuck
mad
yeah.
flow. You are mad
Fuck
flow.
yeah.
You are one
Oh,
of
yeah,
those.
see, that's what's up.
He
That's
was a
what's
mad
up.
fool.
That's why I'm saying.
I'm a skinny
Hey,
fool. I ain't
Like,
even
if
that
I'm-
mad, dog. I ain't even that mad. I want like someone's gonna hit me and I want to challenge a joke.
nah,
Like, yo,
dog.
dog, don't be that-
Just get in it.
I would have
have
been
some
like,
fun.
I'm going in the pit.
Yeah, no,
Left
we're
and
doing that
right.
fucking to live and die in
Ray
LA.
will get in the fucking pit. I know Ray will get in the fucking pit.
Yeah, dog, you
I'm
gotta
not-
get in
I'm
the
not- I'm
fucking
looking
pit,
for the
homie.
bag.
That's the
I'll
best
make
thing,
sure- I'll
dog.
make sure
I
you
was
got
like
a cool-
fucking 13 when I first got in the pit, and that shit ever since was just like mind blowing shit, homie.
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah, dog, you gotta get in that shit, dog. That
I like
shit's
being
fun,
like
homie.
I like being like in the front of a rave concert.
Oh, what the fuck? Beep, 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 beep. Hell no, bro. Hell no. Plur.
That shit's lit. There's females
Make a heart.
everywhere.
Do
They
her with
gotta
me.
fucking do the little
Hey, no, you
bracelet
don't just do
exchange.
that. It's and then you're supposed to give me a bracelet.
Yeah.
I feel like one.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do that shit.
I feel like one.
Blur, dog.
Don't ever do that shit at this Desmadre show.
Stop blur, dog.
Blur, whatever the
Blur,
don't do
homie.
that shit at Desmadre.
Yeah, dude, don't step on my Jordans, blur.
Oh, see
Why'd you
what
do
I-
that
yeah.
shit?
Yeah, what am I gonna wear at the pit?
You gotta wear whatever the fuck. It doesn't
Boots with
matter.
wear laces? I don't have those, dog. I'm
No,
sorry.
hold on, sir.
You could wear tights.
Yeah, you could wear some leggings. Some fucking, yeah, it's all good. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna judge free zone, homie. We're like Planet Fitness. We're not gonna judge you. But I will.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure people get picked on the pit. Like, I'm pretty sure they're like, man, fuck
Can
that
you?
fool.
No, I mean, there's rules, right? Like you can't throw somebody in a wheelchair in there.
There's no rules
Yeah,
for the pit.
fuck that wheelchair and fuck them kids. Throw them all in there.
There's
So
rules?
can you throw somebody in a wheelchair in there?
Well, you can
Really?
find out. You can find out. I don't know.
No way, like for
What
real,
are the
like.
rules to the pit? Not for real. What are the rules? Is there rules?
If it's consensual, I guess.
there are no rules.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So next time I see a wheelchair, I'm throwing somebody, be like, "Fuck you, stupid
Yes.
Has
ass."
there ever
Yes.
been a midget? Has there ever been a midget in the pit? That's some gangster shit.
I'm pretty sure there has been.
I don't know.
I'll be
He's
like,
on with John
I'll be
Ryan
like,
in
"You're
the front
faking it."
You're not really
Take
crippled.
this, Will.
Pow pow power wheel.
Yeah, no.
Pow, 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 Will.
Sorry, that's an old guy joke. You know.
It's okay. Will
get it.
knows.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Will knows a lot of those old guys.
I'm gonna be honest. I already don't want to go.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I already don't want to go in the pit. As a black guy, I wouldn't want to go in the pit. Like, I have a feeling, and you're kind of light skinned. Like, I have a feeling they'd pick on you because I'm pretty sure there's like skinheads. Like, you're at a rock show. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
a
it's
couple fools that are like,
It's
Aryan
happening.
Brotherhood. I'm like, man, don't come in my pit. And they're just like, not
Okay.
picking on you, but a little bit extra of a fucking
Can I take this
putazo.
over for
And I
you?
know the answer is yes.
Can I
for
take a
it.
sword for you?
Go for it.
First of all, at Desmadre shows, any show in LA or whatever, none of that shit is allowed.
They're not allowed,
fuck
but
these
they're in
area.
the pit, dog.
No,
They're in the pit,
no, they're not. Not at our shows. Not at any show in LA.
I would hope
fuck,
so. No, yeah.
Fuck all
Yeah,
those
fuck 'em.
fools.
Fuck 'em,
Those fools
100%.
can
I'm not
fucking
saying that they
keep
should be
that
there.
shit
I'm not
in
wanting
Orange
them there,
County.
but they're-
Keep that shit out there.
Oh, it's an Orange County thing?
Nah, but like I said, that's just me talking shit.
I was like, damn, what's up, my boy?
Like, y'all can keep that shit out there. That shit
I
don't
was like, no
fly
wonder
out
I
here.
stopped being welcome to that podcast.
That shit don't fly out here. That's to,
Yeah, I
to
don't.
be
I
100
wouldn't,
with
but I'm
you.
just
Like,
saying,
nah.
I would be like, as a Mexican,
Nah,
I'm like,
bro.
yo, these white guys might pick
Nah,
on me
bro,
because I'm
but
a
see,
fucking
the
Mexican.
thing is like, Desmadre, this whole music shit in general, it's for everybody, homie. It's for everybody, like, to come in. Like, we don't care, but as long as you're not one of those type of fools, then you obviously ain't welcome, and we're gonna let you know that you ain't welcome.
100%.
Look,
Yeah.
listen,
100%.
being black, being Mexican, being any person of color, I feel like it's more of a reason to get in the pit.
Why do you say that? Can you explain to me why that? Because to me, it's like that's the reason.
It's like the
if I'm-
circus
if there's a lot-
parade.
Yeah, there's a lot of skinheads. I'm like, man,
Because
It's like the circus parade.
Nah,
dude.
there is a lot.
deep down, we're angry. I think.
Nah, you ain't wrong about the whole skinhead shit, but
I
that
mean, I've
kind
seen
of.
movies. There's been movies where
Yeah,
like, you
see,
know,
that's movies,
yeah,
dog.
and I
That's
know.
movies,
I'm
dog.
making it's.
But
well,
once you
I'm
come out-
asking
once you
fools,
co-
like real shit, like have you lived through it? You're like, yo, well, you're tripping. Like go in there.
Black,
Like,
he's
yeah.
lived through it, bro. What the fuck?
He
What
just
is
told me,
this?
yeah. He literally
He's
told me
looking at
it
you.
was-
He was like, "Are you serious, my nigga?"
So you've been. So they have. You have felt at a pit.
I haven't like
Targeted.
gotten like in physical
So
altercations.
he hasn't.
and
That's what I'm
shit,
saying.
But
So
like,
you haven't.
I mean, I've ran into them. I just try to keep my distance because I don't like confrontation.
Yeah, bro. He's not gonna go up there. He's like, "All right, based
I
on
do.
me."
This
But
nigga
I
does
just
though.
say that, my boy say he don't want no problem.
I'm in the pit. I see some guy hit me a little too hard. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, why? Because I'm black? Because that would be my first thing. And the thing is like, yo.
Yeah, I think. I know when it's intentional. I know when it's intentional.
I've never been to one. So I
Okay.
don't know what intentional is and what isn't. I'm just saying. You must know when it's not, when it is. And if you can tell when it's not, like obviously get that fool out of here. Who do you call? Do you call security? Hey, that fool hit me too hard in the pit.
No.
Like, how do you
No.
handle this fucking situation?
Call side
It
dick
gets
dirty.
handled. It gets trust me, it gets handled. Like
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah,
100%.
Nah, it
I'm
gets
just
handled.
asking,
Yeah.
The fool has never been there. Like, hey.
Oh, like I mean, because I feel like a lot of people see our videos, our live videos, and they be like, "Oh, I would never get into there." But at the same time, it's like, "No, come out." But at the same time, if you don't want to get in that, then you obviously stay off to the sidelines. You know, you have your beer on the side. You know, and it's cool. It's all you like. Yeah, we like to live up to the name, but at the same time, it's like. Fuck white power. We don't welcome any of that
100%,
shit. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Fuck
I
anybody.
wasn't
Yeah,
straight up.
Like,
Like,
'cause
straight up.
like I said, I've seen those videos.
Yeah, no,
And
of
as
course.
a guy, I'm like, as a Mexican, I'm like, first of all, I don't even like
Fuck
that shit. I'm not
white
getting hands.
power,
Trust me, dog.
Xavier.
Definitely not going
I
to
remember
that
going
pit.
to fucking Ozfest and fucking their actual fucking bonehead fucking white power ass fools, and but the fools from out there in the IE whoever the fuck they were getting down with these fools, like the fucking S's. They were getting down with these fools, and they fucking put work in on them, and that shit. I remember, like, you've never really been to like a metal
Nah,
show.
for anything that I
Damn,
only do
dog.
hip hop. I only do hip hop, and I only do
See,
hip hop
the
and
thing
raves.
is-
I only do. And even though I date white girls, I make sure I don't go to their country. I'll go country.
Kinda
I'll
dates
do
white
country.
girls.
I'll square dance before I get in the
Kinda.
pit, dog.
I
I'll
try to
square
go to
dance
a
my
country
life
show.
away before I get in the pit.
Have a
dog.
couple beers.
Kinda dates.
Kinda.
I mean,
Kind of.
all of them.
I guess it's different because like I've been doing this shit my whole life, so I've seen all of that, like fucking Aryan brother ass fools, like white fools, like come out and they always got smashed out. So you know they obviously know they're not fucking welcome anywhere.
Like curb stomp.
Yeah, and those motherfuckers got stomped out, dog. I remember seeing.
That's like the ultimate kind of like Nazi punishment. If you curb stomp somebody, because you're like, ever since American History X, you're like, hey man, nah fool, you're over here yelling this shit out in front of Rouse. Bite the curb. Fool. Yeah, like
But I feel like a lot of
this
people
is the
have caught
20th
onto that
century,
shit.
fool. Like black people get to exist. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be yelling that shit out. Bite the curb, puto.
Nah, not only that, it's just like I feel like a lot of people have caught on to that. Like this isn't like a lot of people. You see this, you see like Desmadre, you see what the shit we get into, and you think, oh, that's white people shit. Blah, blah,
They
blah,
make
but
it stand for other
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
right?
but nah, this is for everybody, homie. But if that's your agenda to where you're like to where it's like this is a white people like fuck no, this is everybody's shit, homie. So anybody's fucking welcome. And if that's your agenda, that's how you think. Like, hey. Fuck no, you're gonna get stomped out. You're gonna get set the fuck out, homie. You ain't gonna get your money back. Sorry about that, but you're gonna get a fucking
So officially,
You know what I
you've
mean?
heard it here from Lowe's.
Yeah, homie.
Desmadre is not a fucking generic thing or a fucking racial
no,
thing.
homie.
Desmadre is
Desmadre.
Desmadre for whoever lives for it.
Hey, homie, if in your life you feel like this, like you've been Desmadre your whole goddamn life, come on through. If you can relate to what I say, come down. I don't care how you look, what you fucking.
Even if he
what you
says Oscar
identify
Mayer
as.
Wiener,
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you relate to that shit and you fucking feel it, come out. You're more than welcome. But if you're on some fucking bonehead ass bullshit, racist shit, you can come out too, get stomped the fuck out, and you can go home. Plain and simple. And that's just what it is, homie.
Get stomped the fuck out.
We live up to the name, dog. Like this, you know, like at the end of the day, like I'm gonna fucking put out there what I feel. We're gonna do our thing, and if you try to stop us, you get in the way. Damn, that's your problem. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. But we're here for everybody to have some fun, you know, enjoy themselves. You know, like if this wasn't a thing, I wouldn't have given a shit, you know. But like, hey, like I said, it's been a crazy ass year for us, and fuck everybody. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Exactly what those fucking monsters say whenever you try to invite them to the kickback, bro. What's the most fucked up environment you guys have ever been invited to? Because I imagine like as a rock band, like you fools get some of those like invites where like it's the campesino fool that has a daughter that wears Doc Martens. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like her dad has money.
Nah, I don't know anybody like that, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of the fools I know, we all have the same fucking background, you know? Like, we all, you know, a lot of the fools that I know, we all have the same background. Ain't nothing was perfect. Like, we all grew up around fucking literal. When we say this, madre, we mean it in a fucking. We mean it when we say it. Desmadre is Desmadre, homie. Desmadre controls everything. You walk out of here, you're gonna see that shit. You're gonna see that shit all over. Wherever you go, you see it. You see that shit when you're holding your phone. The Desmadre is there, homie, and we're just a part of it. And I don't know. I don't. That's the best way to put it. You know, dog. Like, best way to put it.
I mean, do you like? Out of all your years of doing it, is that like the worst you've taken? Like, is that like the worst level you've seen in that? Where you're like, oh, this is Nas tanks. Like, you know, I'm getting an interview done.
Nah,
by somebody.
This.
You ever hope to see it get to some level like Rammstein?
I mean,
or whatever. How do you pronounce his name? Rammstein or Rammstein?
I mean, honestly,
you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't want to.
That bad. Yeah, I know what you're right.
Too hot. Yeah.
Too hot, yeah.
Sting. Yeah.
I mean, I never saw it as that, but it happened, you know? It just happened. And
Like, what if you fools eventually make it that big time sign a deal, and then you have fools dressing up as like variations of homie dolls? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could eventually be where it could be headed to one day.
Because to be honest with you, dog, like Wu-Tang said it, dog, like they're not trying to just be, they're trying to fucking make their brand on the earth. And I feel like that's what we're trying to do. I'm like, at least I'm trying to do that. I know me and Chucky, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to leave our mark on
First of all, let's leave Chucky out of this because Chucky didn't show up, all right?
Chucky,
For
where
real,
you
Chucky.
at?
Feature Chucky? No, I'm kidding.
And yeah, dog, like we're just trying, I'm just trying to leave my mark here, dog. Like I got my kids, I got my family, you know, like there's a fucked up kind of story behind why I stuck to Desmadre and why this is going, but well, that's for another time. But honestly, dog, we're just trying to leave our mark here.
No. Go ahead. This is the time.
This is the time.
Yeah, this is the
Fuck it.
time, bro.
now.
Well, yeah, dog. I mean, I didn't like one Foos Gone
Let
Wild.
us know why you stuck to Desmadre and not ABBA and didn't make Dancing Queen, you know?
Dancing Queen. I love that song. Anyway, I mean,
I want to know
damn, we're gonna do this.
why you
shit right
didn't
now.
fucking make it Fernando.
Dog, I didn't really care for this music shit, dog. Like, to be honest with you, until my little sister passed away on Halloween.
Say it again?
My little sister passed away on Halloween.
Damn,
last
I'm
year,
sorry,
you know?
dude.
Like, I mean, so I wrote a song about her, did all that, and like, it's crazy having fools come up to me, be like, "Hey, yo, I could relate to that. Like, I lost my so and so, you know, like all kinds of shit." So like, the only reason why I'm doing this is because this is what's keeping me going. Like, my kids look up to me doing this shit, you know. She was 23 5. Left behind her 3-month-old. And
How did she pass if you don't mind me asking?
accidental overdose type shit, you know?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. And that dog, like that was my biggest fan. That was my baby girl.
Was there a preference in regards to like why the OD?
Not.
I hope you don't mind me asking this
No,
because
hey, homie, like I said, like one of these, like I put it this way: the only reason I agree to this shit is because, or to even write music and journals, because like I'm gonna leave a mark, dog. Like my kids are gonna look this up later, you know? They're gonna find this and see me being me. They're gonna see my videos. They're gonna see all those pictures. They're gonna see all that, you know, like,
right?
You know, so I wish my sister was here to witness all that because that was like my biggest fan. You know what I mean? Like that was like.
Your sister was down.
Yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
She had your back.
Yeah,
like,
she looked up to me, dog. That's my little sister. You know, I didn't know anything. Like I was fucking 4 years old when she was born. I didn't know shit until it's like, you know, you're like, oh, I have some. You know, I gotta take care of. I gotta look up to. I gotta be there for. You know, and if it like I don't know, dog. Like it's crazy how like that took a turn, like that happening. Passing away and shit, cause like to be honest with you, like I was like done with the music shit. Like I was going through crazy shit, and her passing away, like when she passed away, our first show was in Chicago, and I felt like shit. Like I'm not gonna do that shit. And my mom and my sister and my brothers are like, do it.
Even
Like
if you're like, no, he's right though. It's like if you were to be an upcoming comic, and you were to be like, oh, I've been wanting to open up for quote unquote George Perez, and then this fool gave me a spot when my grandma died.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, hey, fool, like I've been fucking following you for years, dog. And you gonna give me a spot when my grandma dies? I don't even know if I'm gonna want to do it.
Yeah, dog, like shit like that. And like honestly, just that's the only person I know that would literally be like, do it, like you're like, do it, like that would be there, you know? So it's like, I don't know, dog, it's crazy.
Do you believe in the like the afterlife? Do you believe in anything like that?
I feel like once you die, you're roaming for a while until it's your time again.
The reason I ask you that is because, like you said, your sister has seen you go through it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, it's kind of weird that you say, like, oh man, like my sister passed on, and then all of a sudden you start getting kind of recognized, and that's somebody that kind of has seen you go through it. It's like, for example, if like somebody were, like my brother, were God forbid, were to pass away. And then all of a sudden I would just start getting everything away. He would be the only person that would know. It'd be like, hey, dude, like I was the only person there every time we were to be talking. We were 15 years old. Like, what the fuck you really
that knew what you were. Yeah, bro. Like
like when you know the conversations when you're 15 years old, you're like, hey, I want to be like Rob Deerdick. Look, Fantasy Factory, puto. I want to be.
You walk into the room, you sit down, you guys just bullshit. You know, like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where you're like, hey, Fantasy Factory, I want my shit like that.
Right, I want to do that. Like, oh, you know, like, oh, that's you.
And I say that because, like, you said that's your sister, but like, you're very vulnerable when it's your sibling like that.
Of course, dog. Of course. And like, I'm fortunate enough to have like fools like Chucky, this fool, like all the people that stuck with me and shit. You know, like, cause to be honest with you, I don't want to do this shit, dog. Like, I hate performing. I can't perform if I'm not all bellow and shit like that, or. You know, all my yaks and shit.
Fucked up,
yeah, dog. Fuck yeah.
Yes, Xavier, we do have to be all fucked up sometimes when it.
Yeah, dog.
You get fucked up, you.
Yeah, Xavier.
Yeah, dog. That shit makes it easier.
Fulfillment doesn't come from the lights, doesn't come from the fucking script, and it doesn't come from what the fuck, you know what I mean, you say and all this shit. You know,
I wish I could do it, but I gotta remember lines.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but that's when it's a job, bro. Like when those lines are what you stand for, that's when it hits different.
Yeah, when you're putting that shit out there, like when, like, dog, like when you're making yourself vulnerable like that, like that's a whole different. I don't think that's like a lot of fools talk about, dog. You know what I mean? So like,
speak on it, no, for real.
When you make yourself vulnerable like that, to put yourself out there, to put your feelings out there, like you feel like nobody listens. You know, like that's how I always felt. Like when I wrote music, I ain't nobody listening to this shit. It wasn't until Desmadre that had all kinds of fools, younger fools, females, whatever the fuck, you know. Everybody come up to me and be like, "Yo, I feel that," and it's just like. Not everybody gets that opportunity to put that shit out there. Like you feel like, you know, like you're making yourself vulnerable. You're putting yourself out there. Like you're trying to do art. Like, you know, like art form is literally something that comes out of you, whether it's here, mental, physical, whatever, emotional, and you put it out there. Like you literally, if you're throwing your art out there, you're putting yourself out there and you're making yourself fucking vulnerable. and the way other people receive it and take it in, like, it means a lot, and people don't get that. And I feel like it's a lot harder for us as dudes to like do our art because in a man, you know what I mean? It's all you know. Go to work, you know, provide, do all that shit. It's all you know. Send a man, you know. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, Xavier,
that's all I'm.
be a man.
And I feel like that's all I'm trying to do, dog.
So long since I was a little kid.
That's all I'm trying
Don't
to
be a
do.
man.
This
Don't
shit.
cry. No llores.
Yeah, right, right. Hey,
Xavier was looking at it. He
That's
was
your-
like, "Be a man." He's like, "This is so hard." I thought it was just not cry.
That's your cinnamon, my boy. Like you're a boy. That's your cinnamon, homie. Like, nah, fuck that. Toughen up.
No, there's times where I should have been told no llores, dog. I honestly do believe there's times where like no llores.
They take it
Like
over,
what,
bro.
Xavier? When would it have been okay for them to
Like
tell you
when I
not
was
to cry?
crying because my fucking soccer team was fucking lost. Yeah, it's a fucking.
Like when
cry
Messi
for.
won the World Cup.
Yeah, dude, I almost cried that day.
I cried. I cried. No. Let's keep clapping.
Messi.
Let's go.
Nah, he won the World Cup. It's not that big.
I was
do
in
that
tears watching that with my grandparents who have been waiting for
Are they
36
Argentinian?
years. Yes.
Hold on, the black
All
guys
right,
from
I'm about to say,
Argentina.
we need to chill. All right. Congrats, you guys.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Argentinian Cairo over here.
I
Are
didn't mean
you?
to kill the mood,
Is
dog.
your family really from Argentina?
My mom's side, yeah.
Damn,
Mom's side is.
that's legit. Like for sure. Like she had
You
to
gotta chill with the
immigrate.
Yeah, they came here in like 85.
She talks with the show and all this shit. Damn.
Ocho, Puchera, La Pasha.
Damn.
Yeah.
So do they still live over there?
Oh, they all live here.
No. Do you have family out there?
I have a few. Yeah.
They went out for the whole because that was like 4 million people, dog.
Bro,
That's
yeah.
a lot of people.
Around the streets, yeah.
Like that's a lot of people. Like I mean, when they say 4 million, I was like, hey, this isn't Mario Kart, bro. This is a lot of food.
We got videos from family members that were like sending during the World Cup.
Did your family go out though?
No, we were here.
No. Are they like? What about the family you got over there? They're all older or what?
They're all older, yeah.
So they're
But,
not,
like, it's kind of like for me, it's like a little distant.
do you feel angry that like I feel that for as many Argentinians that we have in the U.S. or in certain states of the U.S., we should have had a parade. Because I'm like, you didn't give the LAFC, even though we won a fucking championship after 5 years, and we gotta go all around the stadium. But you gotta give Argentinians like, yo, some of these fools contribute to the economic, cycle and shit. You know.
Oh no.
Do you
He didn't win the champion. I mean, it's not the Champions League.
what kind of Argentinians do you do? You eat fucking pasteles de queso or
They
what?
eat steak. They eat steak.
I eat
motherfuckers.
choripan, milanesa, I eat empanadas, fucking parishada. So it's like fucking just meat, endless meat.
This one knows how to pronounce all those words
They
that
produce a
Costa
lot of
doesn't.
meat. Like, Argentina is known to make good cattle.
Yeah.
For 100%. Like we get cattle from Argentina 100%. A lot of the meat here is.
I want to
A
have
lot,
like
but they do.
a proper parishada. Like fucking, they have racks of just like carcasses, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's
Savages
gnarly,
out
yeah.
there in Argentina.
Got a what?
A lot of Nazis, just so you know.
I know. Fuck.
Got a Nazi.
Let's not forget why though. You see the squad? Ain't no one look like you, dog.
Xavier's like, what squad? The firing
They
squad?
don't. Yo, okay. The last time I went with my whole family along with my my uncle, who's also black. But yo, like, they have never seen a black person before. It's
Akon
crazy.
black or like what kind of black though?
No, like negro. Hey, dale, negro. Yeah.
Because like it's like Akon black is like pretty dark. fool.
Another one. We should have that button. Hey, whenever, can we get that right, please? Whenever he's on fucks up the balloon, another one.
First of all,
if you're listening from the other side, you gotta take a shot. Or take
First
a
of
pop.
all, somebody bought a pack of old ass balloons because you know what I mean. It's like using the same condom over and over again. After the fourth time, it's just not gonna work.
Wait up. You used the condom more than one time?
I've heard Eddie Bravo's joke.
Yeah, Eddie Bravo.
Kind of like how you have 1,000 times, so I would have thought it would have made
That's
sense.
why I was about to say Eddie Bravo does that. I really was waiting for you to say. I'm like, bro, Eddie Bravo says you reuse the condom. I don't know if it's real.
That's what made it.
No, I got the context of his joke, asshole.
It seems doable.
yes, it seems doable. But when I went home after that, and I was like, you know what? Let me see what's. Yes, it's not as doable.
You try to clean off because he says he cleans it off. He says he nuts in it, then he goes in the bathroom, rinses it off, and then rolls it back, and then puts it back in the condom so the girl next time doesn't know it's used. That's Eddie Bravo shit. Like, and that it's wild, dog. And you tried doing that, Izzo? You watched it? Because you gotta watch it. You gotta wash it. You gotta put some soap in there.
The only time I thought about a reusable condom is like when you fucking put it in the NOS tank, because they get to roll back. You get to roll back, kind of like the rib part. You get to roll that shit back.
I've used it twice, but I never took it off though. It's just too.
Any other time, I've never thought about rolling back my circumcision hood.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I was fucking young.
Any other time you try to roll back your hood.
I was young.
Uh-huh.
Busted early. Didn't take the condom off, so I just ate her pussy. I'll go hard again and reuse the same condom. Yeah, it just fucking. I just was fucking my kids, basically.
Wait.
Hold on. Wow.
I was young. It took like 2 minutes. It took like 2 minutes.
Time out. Xavier's out of the podcast. That's it.
What's happening?
It didn't take me when I was young.
Can we get a
I just
fucking
asked.
sábado gigante? Fuera. Uno, dos.
Oh,
Fuera.
I had nutted and I kept the condom on
all
and
right,
kept fucking it. What am I doing? What are those things inside there?
Settle
Technically.
down.
Oh man.
My kids.
Settle down, cum bucky. Settle down. No need for that. By the way,
Holy God.
speaking of need, like Xavier a need of a foot in his ass. I saw something pretty awesome on TV this morning that made me want to be like, you know what? It's not that bad, bro. I saw a commercial for That 90s Show. And I
Garbage.
was fucking tripping out because it's a continuation from That 70s Shows, and it's fucking the cast from That 70s Shows in the 90s or whatever, which is pretty fucking awesome if you ask me, dog.
The only person I give a fuck about the opinion for this because
Eric
he's
and
a
Donna
producer.
have kids, and fucking Red and Kitty are the old grandparents.
Ray, it's called you know the 70s show? It's called the 90s show. I'm looking at you because I want them to know I'm looking at you because I need the opinion from you.
Kiss him.
You know how you don't like sequels? Do you think they should have made the 70s show the 90s show? It's literally basically their grandmas and the girl goes back and they hang out in the basement.
They're not going back, they're just picking up.
And for some reason they find weed in the basement and from the 70s show, it just seems so hacky, some Netflix bullshit that is just lame. Like
Believe it or not,
Danny Matherson.
they made that 80s show.
They made it the 80s show and you
It was
that
it was
worse.
it was
That was
worse.
way
It was
worse.
the
Xavier
worst. They
sounds
only did like
Danny
one season.
Matherson's on
I
that
don't
rape
think I don't
case.
even think one season.
They should have, so the 90s show, right? Like you told me there should be no more Home Alones. No more
Well, you're not
fucking-
gonna get some, honey.
So no more fucking the 70s show. The 70s show stayed the 70s show, right?
No, the 70s show was sick, but the 80s shows, I feel it didn't hit with anybody, bro. That was like a time where like
The 80s shows could have hit with Lou Ferrigno and everybody
the
else.
80s show would have hit in the 80s, but I don't know, something about the 70s, that gap between the 70s and 90s show, like.
Yeah, like it's compared to now, if he were to be like that 90s show.
I mean, we'll see.
It'd be like, let's bring Lou Ferrigno, and then I'd be like the 70s show live. Lou Ferrigno, everyone. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that would.
Everyone's there. The whole squad's there, full like.
Wait,
Fez
is that what
there.
they're doing
Fez
in
is
the
firing
90s show?
squad.
Ben Foreman's there. Like Donna's there. They're all there, but they're all just like now they're the parents and now they have kids and the kids are there now.
Let's see, that's the
it just
kind of
sounds
shit.
weird.
Everyone-
It's kind of like
I
with Boy
can
Meets World
relate
and
to
shit.
that now, so I'm just like, fuck, you know. Like, so that sounds.
Sounds hacky.
It sounds good.
Sounds like
to
a
me.
waste of time.
No, to me that sounds good because I could relate
Make
to that
some
now.
noise.
I hope it's good.
I
hope
saw
it's
the
good.
70s show, you know. I
For the
love the 70s
fans.
show as a kid.
They better make Mila Kunis is the only reason I might give it a shot.
First of all, you put some
She
respect
better
on me,
come in
Lacunas,
hot. And
before I
Donna
throw
better
this
be showing
tank at
it-
you.
And Donna better be showing those tits she never showed, really.
First of all, you better put some goddamn respect for hot Donna.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna, you better fucking show some respect
Donna
for
or Jackie, for real.
Donna.
Both.
Donna. Just was sexy as a woman, though,
Donna.
bro. Like Donna had your back
Donna,
24/7. She
Donna's
was
a real one, bro.
Donna wasn't.
Hey, Jackie's a fucking headache.
Jackie was all about shut
I like
up,
that
Michael.
though. I kind of like that though.
But Jackie did anal.
What?
Jackie
So what?
Jackie did anal, dog. Jackie let you stick it in raw, dog. Donna was like, no, wear a condom. Like, let's be safe.
So what?
AIDS. Nah,
Donna
Jackie
was all
didn't
about,
give a fuck,
bro.
Dog
Donna
that
was
bitch.
a writer, bro.
Donna was all about hot anal.
Donna was a writer.
I'm going with Jackie just because it's Jackie, dog.
She's toxic, bro.
Yeah, she is. It goes with me. Yeah, it works. Donna's just like, she might ask to peg you. Like one day she be like, yo, you see this shit? Donna's that type of chick.
I mean, that don't sound too bad.
Yo, you know what?
Any girl will peg you.
Fuck you, he's little no.
Jackie's just sounds like a headache, bro.
She'll be like hot peg you.
Jackie.
See,
sounds
and then I
like a
can't hang
headache.
out with Donna because now I just want to bone your mom. Your stepmom. Her stepmom was hot, dog. Like the whole time I'm just like, yo, let's go back to your house.
Hot peg you.
But wasn't Donna's mom in the 70s shows hot too?
It was the stepmom that.
Right? Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. See, it all makes sense.
Yeah, Jackie's.
Yeah, but to give it up for hot Donna. Dude, that shit was just more simpler, bro. Like, you know, when those fools would just jack off in front of hot Donna's fucking neighbors. Like, imagine how much more worth it would have been if you could just go to your neighbor's house and be like, yeah, that's right, midges next door. Hot
Sounds
right
simple.
there.
I get it.
That's happening. We should all make hot trans boys. Hot Midge. Jacking off. Right there, Midge.
Yeah, you thought you guys were and I don't know, they thought they were gonna cancel us. They came in here like, bro, we're gonna cancel you guys. Almost un desmadre. And I'm like, bro, you have no fucking idea who the fuck we are. We've been trying to. Ezone can't get us canceled.
This is fucked up, bro. Why does my voice sound that good under like homosexual stances?
Well, stop, Raquel. That would be your name, Raquel.
Like if I were to be like,
that song,
what's up to homosexual show? No,
That's a tranny song. That's a
I
fucking
know.
song,
I know.
dog. Like, you know, there's no comments allowed on it.
What do you mean? Like on the video?
Yeah, if you go to YouTube and you
they
type
can
in
say
Raquel,
faggot.
and I wanted to go on there and everyone be like, oh, los transvestites y un chingo de comentarios machines. No comments on that video, dog. They knew better. They're like, no comments. Just play the video. You already know what it's about. But Raquel, yeah, it's
Well, yeah.
What? Play that, Raquel.
Says it all deep voice and shit.
Me llamo Raquel. What's crazy is everyone's parents here was dancing that I keep thinking.
Yeah, dog.
People
That
are
shit was
literally
on
having a
repeat.
blast at
Yeah,
fucking
that shit
house
was-
party with
Fool,
a
a lot
tranny
of-
song going
Fool,
on.
if you listen to a lot of those songs, fucking goddamn, you're just like, oh, damn, that shit's fucking wild, bro.
Me conocí una chica
Like the Yo Soy Tu Maestro song. That song's fucked up.
Which one?
The Yo Soy Tu Maestro.
Oh,
That
Yo soy
song's
tu maestro.
fucked up.
I love that. Hey,
That
bro.
song's low key fucked up.
I'll tell you
it's
that.
just
Hey,
it's kinda
you know what?
cultish.
Hey, it's cause chicks that knew, for real. If your older brother got their dick sucked to a Yo fui tu maestro, them bitches suck on the man's dick too. All right, I'll tell you that much.
That's a good song though.
All them fucking what is it?
That
Them
sounds
bitches that
low-key
sounded
sad,
like
bro.
Yo fui tu
That
maestro
sounds
type
low-key
bitches
sad.
had hairy ass arms, bro. Like on God, bro. Like, I used to know a bunch of Guatemalan ass bitches, bro. Like these bitches had deep ass voices, bass in their voice,
Hairy
but
backs or two?
hairy ass backs and arms, bro. They could fucking imitate all the
You know what my dad
man
used to tell,
voices.
you know what my dad used to say about that?
Hombres.
Si así está el camino, imagínate el castillo.
Damn!
My dad used to say when I was a little kid, I was like, bro, he's like, get away from the hairy bitches. And I'm like, what do you mean, Dad? It's like, imagínate el camino, ahora imagínate el castillo. I was like, and it hit home. I was like, oh, shit. So them hairy bitches with the hairy arms, I stayed away from them.
Stay away from me.
That's why I love them. Fucking That's why I love white chicks. They don't got.
That would be pretty cool though. Like, yo fui tu maestro.
That's one low-key ass songs.
Yeah, you better say. Blow. Say it again.
What?
Say it again.
Say what again? Así está caminito. Imagínate tu castillo. Imagínate el castillo.
Yup.
That's
what I meant. That's what I meant. I'm sorry, everybody. It's a total.
He's on a Desmadre today.
It's a total Desmadre. I had
Saturday's tune in Saturday, guys. We got a 3-hour show for you guys on Saturday. He's gonna give
you know what's crazy is that the black guy here keeps shifting from fucking dreads to 𝔓𝔤𝔫𝔠𝔥� dreads into my eyes. You know what I mean? Like he keeps going. It's like fuck you. I won't do what you tell me.
Hey,
fuck you. I won't do what you tell me.
Hey, get better, Zach. I was supposed to see that.
Why did that fool? Does that fool have a disease now too?
Nah.
Oh, he broke his leg.
Yeah.
When I saw him in New York, that fool was sitting down performing with a broken ass leg and shit.
Cause let me tell you, dog. For all the shit that fool fucking preached, he can't move like Be Real covered his fucking rock band these days. Be Real covered that fool's rock band and Tom Morello's bitch ass rock band for fucking like a whole year. While fucking Mother Teresa was over here chilling for, what is it, rooting for Tom Morello, talking about, I see you, Tom. Zach doesn't care about this band no more. But Be Real fucking covered for that motherfucker, dog. You know that?
He did Prophets of Rage. Yeah, I know that.
And all of a sudden, Zach wants to give a fuck whenever Mother Teresa wants to come up in here and fucking pretend like she give a fuck. Yeah, that's fucking Zach's mom. But if it wasn't for fucking Zach, or if it wasn't for what is it? Somebody speaking for Satan, speaking for that old lady's voice up in that head, we wouldn't have the fucking Rage Against the Machine voice, and we wouldn't have peace restored to this day. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have Zach yelling. We gotta have Zach's mom yelling that in that voice. We gotta have Zach yelling, "You won't do what you tell me." You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta have his mom yell that. You know?
I like Zach's voice better.
Yeah, I know, but he's not gonna listen to it like when you know.
Wait, so is Mother Teresa Zach De La Rocha's mom? Is that what's going on?
Nah, you completely lost my. But I'm saying, I'm saying Tom Morello's mom.
Oh, Tom Morello. I thought you were talking about Zach De La Rocha the whole time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I confused it. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.
God. Like, what the fuck?
Anyways, you know what? Like, this is what happens when you combine all the
confused from the start. I know who nerds motherfuckers are.
Xavier, you're supposed to back me up on this, bro. I shouldn't be able to.
You should know. See, you should have already known.
No one is.
Jamie, pull that shit up. Oh,
who? Yo, Jamie.
Xavier was over here. He was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about." Jamie Lee Curtis. If they were to make all of it put together and make sense all at once, then I were to believe it. All right. But nonetheless,
y'all get super chats, Ray? Yep. I know the first one shot, so he's on where's the bottle at? Because I already fucked up that Jameson bottle.
The bottle has been.
Are you opening that Johnny Walker, or are you saving that for Saturday?
That's for my father's birthday after I throw up. You know what I'm saying, baby? I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me real good. Love that movie.
You know what I'm saying? Desmadre. Come closer, Desmadre.
Documentary yesterday. You should check it out on HBO.
I'd fuck me. that sounds so wrong.
Yeah, 100%.
Put some lotion on its skin.
I'd fuck me. That sounds so
that
horrible.
Movie is hard, bro. Silence of the Lambs. Shout out Silence of the Lambs.
You know what's crazy is like all those the lady boy type boy sounding bands have those thick ass girls eyebrows that listen to them. You know what I mean? Like those girls that have those thick ass eyebrows. Even though, like, don't get me wrong, you don't gotta cup check them, but some of those girls, they'll suck the hell out of a dick.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like those girls that'll be there with the big hoop earrings and they don't know shit about the pitch mode and none of this shit, but they'll listen to the modern bands. Those are your Statue of Liberty bitches, bro. those are your Statue of Liberty bitches. For this genre, you know what I'm saying?
What genre? There is no genre.
The genre that needs the representation. Not that I'm saying it needs the representation, like in general, but I'm saying like you can't just generalize and be like, hey, Rock is Elvis. Hey, bro, there's like 10 other Elvises after this.
Fuck Elvis.
And you need those bitches with the blue hairs and the red hairs and all that shit.
Pedophile. Elvis was a straight pedophile. 100%.
He's a swag jacker, bro.
That fool was dating some like 14-year-old girl. 100%.
That's why he was dancing
Forrest
like a
Gump
toddler.
taught him how to dance.
Yeah, I saw it.
What? Forrest
Gump.
Trump, Elvis
Forrest
Presley had a
Gump,
guy.
yeah.
That's 100% lie.
Yeah, Forrest
Pretty sure
Gump
Elvis
taught
Presley
him.
was way before Forrest Gump.
How much you want to bet?
I seen Elvis Presley
much
in black
you
and white. And
wanna
Forrest
bet?
Fucking God!
Ray, am I?
Oh my fucking God!
At this point,
Elvis
I
Presley
am
was way
Nas.
before Forrest Gump, right?
Forrest Gump.
I agree.
Forrest Gump taught him how to dance. Everybody knows that. Right? Forrest Gump taught him how to dance. He stole that. He stole the dance from Forrest Gump.
He also invented the smiley face too.
And the
I'm learning some new shit today.
And shit happens.
You
That
gonna
phrase,
learn that? What else did he do?
He quoted the phrase "shit happens."
I wish I could just like take a bunch of these tanks into the Disneyland Resort and just like do it.
Beg your pardon.
Have you ever had anybody OD at your shows?
Nah. Thankfully.
No little fentanyl action?
Nope.
Fuck no.
No little.
None of that.
What's the drug of choice at your shows?
What's my drug of choice?
You sounded white as hell, bro. Like, God, that was scary. Like, if I ever needed a voice of reason
Yes.
out of a relapse,
Yes.
that would have been it.
Hell yeah.
Out of a fucking, I don't know, dude. Like a little voice out of nowhere.
Fuck yeah.
Do you have a prior drug past?
What?
Do you have a prior drug past? Like, have you ever fucked around with drugs?
Like psychedelics, yeah.
Oh, no, I mean like drug problem. Like you're like, listen, man, I might sell off my baby for this pussy.
Fuck no.
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 Yo, but I don't even know. I don't know if Ezo's asking this because I'm gonna ask it. But there's a lot of bands that are straight edge, and every band that's straight edge, I'm like, you went through some shit that you're straight edge now.
That's why I asked.
You know
bro.
what I mean by that? Like every band, I'm like, every person, I'm like, that got the X right here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, bro, you got stories for days. There's no reason you just went straight edge just because you're like, fuck this. You're not in this industry and went straight edge. Just you didn't come here sober. You didn't come to your first fucking show sober and said, this is my lifestyle. No, you went in, went deep, and then this is your lifestyle, but you can't just, you love it, but you just don't want to drink on it, do drugs on it. Because there's a lot of straight edge bands, right, that do, which to me blows my mind. I'm like, when I show up, I'm like, yo, you guys got to fucking party. Cause,
No, I mean.
and I know what you mean. I've learned that not to. Like, obviously, I've learned people that go crazy on stage, and they don't do drugs. To me, it still blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean, from who I know, it just kind of stems from like family problems. They kind of just see some of their family members kind of going their own shit. Just like, you know what? I do not want to go down that path. So
Yeah, but what I meant is like most of the straight edge, because there's a lot of rock straight bands, right? Straight edge bands. Yeah, a lot. Is it because they came from like not being straight edge? Is what I mean. Do they? Most bands that are straight edge? Is it because they're like, I already did meth. I already went through it, but I can't leave this lifestyle because I love metal so much, and I'm not gonna stop going just because I can't fucking party. That's how I see it. Like when I meet,
I would stop listening to music if I couldn't party. Like if it was like a Nas, Metallica.
Like that's why I think he asked you, have you done drugs? Because he assumes you've been in metal, and that's what I assume. Like most straight edge, bands.
Yeah, like I used to have a coworker. I was like, based on his teeth, I would have been like, damn, fool, you've been through all 5 genres, you know?
Nah, I just stick with weed, man. Psychedelics here and there, but
Y'all never
weed.
really went to like what? Y'all never seen no like metal.
It's because the thing is, like, for example, like it's like if me and him were to be like from the like 90s kids era hip hop heads, I can't look at a juggalo and be like, you see the makeup? That's a juggalo right there. You know what I mean? He said woo woo.
You know what I mean? Like you can't just say that. You know what I mean? It just took a while for us to define it. That's what I'm.
That's like the beauty of like the LA punk hardcore metal scene that like you can't like. There's all kinds of foods that are like involved in it.
Up, but like to me, this be crazy to me, and I know you're gonna be like, oh, you gotta be an asshole. But if you're into punk and rock and you don't drink, you don't smoke weed, to me like you're kind of look like, oh, you're. That's just my mentality, because that's why I see. I feel like you should be so fucking hardcore. Like you're there in a pit and you're not willing to drink a beer. Like don't be a fucking bitch. That's the way I see it, and they're not. Like I know.
And low key, some of them are the most hardcore.
Yeah.
I had a rock. If I had a Nas band, I would just call that shit Birria. That'd be a good name, huh?
Hey, yo,
that's a good name for a fucking Nas band, huh? Birria.
You know who's fucking
featuring Consommé?
Tyler the Creator's straight edge. Fucking.
I would have to have a fool as dark as Tyler on there.
I don't think he claims it, but fucking Ice-T. He don't do shit. He doesn't drink, do any drugs.
Well, first of all, the Ice-T fucking the Ice-T fucking name band would be called 3 because he has to be that little.
There's a difference to me when you're straight edge because you went through it. There, to me, that's
what I'm saying.
You're lame if you're straight edge just because you're like, I'm just gonna be straight edge. You can't have a beer. I'm not telling you not to be straight edge.
I guess that's personal choice.
I'm not personal choice. And the reason I say this because I know this guy that doesn't drink, and he ended up becoming a little fucking creep.
Don't be lying.
And I think people that don't drink got things to hide. People that don't think, I'm like, why can't I have a beer? Like me, to me, it's like you can't have a beer. If you've been through it and you're like, dude, I can't have a beer because I become a fucking raging alcoholic and I punch my wife. Cool, don't. But when people are like, oh no, I'm just straight edge. I'm like, oh, it's because you've been through it. Like, I just don't drink. What are you hiding? You can't have a fucking beer, like you can't just chill, like. And I know it's me, and that's me fucking categorizing everybody. I'm not. Obviously, I'm crazy. Yeah. But there's one person I know that never drank. He literally claims to never have been drunk at all. Ended up becoming a pedophile. Like, oh, that makes sense. You didn't want to drink because you knew your secrets would come out, or you'd fuck up and say something. When people don't drink like that at all, super straight edge people, I'm like, what are you so scared of that you can't have one beer? Like, I'm not telling you to get fucked up either. Like, I don't. Yeah. And then when I meet people that are like straight edge, because, dude, I can't. I did
talk about Will that way.
I'll have one beer and I'll inject heroin in me. I'm like, oh, by all means, like, can I hear your stories though? Can I hear your stories? Respect. I'll have this beer, but when I hear you people that's just super straight edge, never have beer, I'm like, starting getting weird, really weird out. It's people that are trying to hide something because they know what happens when you drink. It spills out. You might do something when you're not fully.
What's the craziest drug you ever had somebody pull up at your shows? You ever had somebody be like, I'll rock out to your show?
Imagine just right behind the kid, just like, hey, real quick.
Would you stop it? Would you Travis Scott it and stop the whole concert? Stop.
Yeah, be like, hold on.
Stop. No heroin here, dog.
Hold on. It's
no
like
Nazis and no heroin.
Hold on. The baby's needle stuck to the head. You're like, hold on, fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Yeah. Like, it's like, how do you
do heroin? Just don't be a Nazi, I guess. Do heroin, don't be a Nazi.
That better not be a Nazi baby unconscious.
That Nazi baby could get stomped out too.
Yeah,
21% sure.
That's a pretty hardcore name for a band. Nazi baby stomped out.
Yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Stomped out Nazi.
Stomp them all out. Why not? Stomp them all out.
Oh damn, we're at the near. Let me see.
We got the next question.
We're about to start.
Oh, you're doing that question?
We're about to start.
Oh, shit.
We're about to start with the fucking super chats. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. This has probably been a wild show. And I thought Steph was gonna show up, but that's why we got the little fucking tank.
Hey, he said that he is sorry that he couldn't make it today.
Nonetheless, though, I can assure you this. Steph Tone from the Deftones is watching, all right? And the next time you guys show up to a live event of ours, I can guarantee you that there is a good chance that he will show up. If anybody here and the whole room plans on networking or gives a fuck about that, unlike Xavier. If it were to be sticking your dick in something, Xavier would be all ears. But networking, you're heard.
That's the Nas talking, I'd hope so.
Nah, we know what you do.
He's lucky. I think it's the Nas, because if not, I'd have to fucking say something. But next question, please, Rank. Go ahead.
All right, first one, I'm going to be using the mic for the time being.
We all know Xavier is about sticking his dick in.
93, $2. Send us the thanks heart super sticker.
3 times.
93 is back with 10 more bucks. Pour some real quick shots, but they done the shots, right?
Thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate you super chatting. And thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry for being super lit today, everybody. And gotta clap it up for them, bro. They showed up here full. They showed up fully deep, bro. Desmadre.
Dealing with these guys. Thank you.
What you mean chilling with Ezo? All of a sudden he's invisible, huh?
Yeah, dog.
But si fuera Monday, thank you for tuning in. Get us to 20K likes. I love George Perez and 80. Next one.
Thank you to them.
Next one, Adam.
That's
Adam
it,
A.
dude. We're changing your guy with our guy. We're switching our guy with your guy. Your guy's way more talented. By a long shot.
You're not wrong.
My guy just likes getting girls pregnant.
Let's not do that. Let's
Adam
not
A.
reproduce.
$2. Puro same team, locos.
Puro pinche same team. That's what I'm talking about. Puro pinche same team. Xavier, can you same team that?
I don't know, dog. It's weird right now.
I gave you permission, dog. Say it, same team.
I want to be same team right now, dog.
Why, bro? You act like I called Eddie. I didn't say I was gonna hit you.
I don't know. It seems like when you do fucking Nas, you're fucking an asshole. I don't know if I want to be same team with you right now.
You had a balloon.
Yeah, but I'm not an asshole when I do Nas.
Imagine right now, Cairo.
Nah, am I being an asshole, bro? Am I being an asshole to my daughter right here?
You hear that? I'll be nice.
Look at that. You heard him, bro.
I'll be nice. Last time I released his number, he got high not up, and he got
Releasing my number is totally
Let's
different.
not forget. No, yeah, but you do this, and then I do this back to you, and then you don't like it. Dude, if I diss you, it's just not gonna be like, I don't know why we sit here and like you're literally like making me boil up, where I'm like gonna say something no te va a gustar.
I'm not
Like,
over here.
It's what's gonna happen, right, Ray?
Well, I'm not over here going.
Like I just don't. It's not even funny. If it was hilarious, I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. It's just.
Well, I'm not over here fucking going Xavier. Yeah, come on, dog.
Does it not? Does it not? Am I wrong? Has it not been like, let me pick on these on XG today?
We pick on you every day, bro.
Next question, right, please.
Yeah,
Next
you're like
one.
talking abortion.
Adam A. $2. Pomona Town in the house.
P-Town, that's right.
Yeah, P-Town,
Much
bro.
love to P-Town always. Barrio Slams, 𝔓𝔤, you already know what it is.
One time I woke up in P-Town.
Well, I'm not crying. I just don't think this is a diss show. I don't think I should be dissing him. He should be dissing me.
One time I woke up in P-Town.
Wait, for real though. For real, don't sit there and act like this is Nick. Should we just sit there and me diss him?
Yeah, you should.
Should be back and forth.
One time I woke up in
We
P-Town.
don't have guests here that we should. I don't know.
And there was a bitch that had a picture that had pictures of her boyfriend that had passed away on the fucking wall. That was P-Town. And I was like, who's that? And I didn't know until she said he had died.
I was like, that's P-Town, baby.
Bring that ass over here. I like how that fucking voice changes automatically, but why can't I sound like that all the time, bro? Barry White must sound like that all the time. Next one. I want to record an album like this, bro. But around like manly sounding black fools. You know what I mean? Like fools that sound like this. Like Barry White talk like this.
Do I sound like this, baby? Like the villain from Dexter's Lab?
Chachi SJ, $2. Man, sock check these fools.
I don't think any of them have like high ass socks like that. Like for the compete, he off nature. I feel like he knows how to fix a car.
Oh, it is.
You're wrong about that. Get at me.
Yeah, like for sure. Like he for sure. Like
Yeah, they're legit. They're
better
been
say
legit.
for sure, baby. For sure.
Adam A, $2. Watch a XG drinking like a man today. Que milagro.
Drink up, homie.
Adam A's back. 2 more bucks. Soy el chingón de chingones.
Do it, homie. Chingón, jefe de jefes. What's up, dog? Pull up.
You're not gonna sing the Chrysler song, bro?
Nah, dog. That's not even my favorite song. Jefe de jefes is my favorite corrido ever, dog.
You don't even know how to sing it. I wish you had it knocked down like on The Voice, like.
I don't sing though. It's not my thing. If I did, I'd go big, dog.
You would be like Tommy. I wish I was talented like Tommy.
Chicho, dog. Me and Tommy and Chicho, fool. Vicente Fernandez, who the fuck are you, dog? Valentin Elizalde, who are you, dog?
If I was like Tommy,
come in hot, dog. A mis enemigos, it'd be wild, dog. Trust me, homie.
That's true.
Los Tigres del Norte would want to feature with me. Trust me, dog.
Tigres del Norte, Johnny Cash.
Oh, that shit was a banger. What is it? Foos in Prison, and they actually went in the jail and sang to those people that were locked up. There's a little documentary behind it. It's fucking shout out to Tigres del Norte because there's a lot of people that are locked up for no reason.
That's history right there.
Said I'm locked in prison. Nah, hear you cry.
I don't know, man. That fool sounds hella fucking like. You think that fool's getting pussy?
Johnny Cash?
Without raping it?
Johnny Cash?
Why do you have to throw rape in there, dog?
Because it was very common for him to just be like, you hand over that pussy, bitch.
No, you sound like all the other fucking feminists out there throwing everyone under rape. He's not
bro, it was the Wild Wild West. You think he would walk over here to that Wild Wild West
and
pussy and said, give me that Wild West pussy up?
Even then, they're allegations, dog. Don't start throwing pedophile and fucking sexual allegations unless they went to court for it. At the end of the day,
not cigarettes.
So at least say allegedly, homie. Don't throw Johnny Cash under being a fucking sexual
I walk in wholesome pussy.
Yeah, that's Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
what is it? I walk in wholesome pussy.
I don't know. Allegations.
Come on, dog. Johnny Cash was in there for sure, getting wholesome pussy pounded.
Johnny Cash was getting his. There's no doubt about that. Just everything. I mean, Johnny Cash was getting his. That's for sure.
Yeah. If I was getting wholesome pussy pounded, I would be like at least sound like, wow, baby. Hey, that sounds great, huh? That sounds fucking awesome.
Next one.
Barry White or the Bee Gees? The Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
Barry White.
The Bee Gees.
It sounds. Why did it now sound great? See, it has like little echoes. Say it, baby. Echo.
Remember him on The Simpsons?
One.
Whacking Day.
Next one. Most Blunt at $2. Desmadre should be on the next live show.
Desmadre is welcome here to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast here anytime. He's not gonna fix your car, but he is gonna bring all the members. All right, I'll tell you that much.
No, that's for sure.
He'll fix your.
If you want the Desmadre, we'll bring the Desmadre. That's a given. That's a given.
I think they're talking about more of a performance.
Yeah.
Well, we had one for a while. Remember we had the downstairs?
Yeah.
Then we had that shit was crazy. We had like a whole
Los Angeles. If you want the Desmadre, we'll bring the
We almost might as well do a live show where we sell tickets and.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We will do that shit. I'll tell you that much. Next one.
Nick Sack, $2. XG's afraid of Hot Topic.
Are you afraid of Hot Topic,
I hated
Jota?
that store. When I was a little kid, that shit's a devil store.
I
remember being a little kid.
That was a shit when I was a kid.
Nah.
Yeah, that's when it was dark though, and there was none of that other.
Scary, bro.
I went in there today, Christmas shopping for my kids. I was like, dude, I do not. I feel safe
scared,
here.
yeah.
This isn't okay.
All right, well, I did not feel safe. We went to the mall. That was ahí se junta el diablo. Ahí está el diablo. Fucking dude. No, the Exorcist girl hangs out there, dog.
Yes,
like
yes.
literally, I
The
walked. I
ring
figured
bomb.
if I went in there, I was gonna see some.
I love her.
No, I went to fucking Foot Locker, Shiki. You know that Shiki
Shiki.
store?
I remember Shiki.
There's that sneaker store.
That Chic.
Chic.
yeah,
I went
With
to
the
Chic.
eagle?
Yeah, with the eagle. I went to
Okay.
Chic. I stayed away from Hot Topic. I did go to the what's the other one though?
Claire's.
Spencer's was fun though. Spencer was fuck around and find out. My mom
Yeah,
did not
you go
like
to the
that
back
one,
and you're
though.
like, ugh.
But that was no devil. My mom was
Yeah, really?
yeah, my mom
like
didn't have
that.
that. My mom was like, you're allowed to go in there. Hot Topic was like,
That's funny.
That topic was a shit, my boy. I went in there
nah,
today. I was
bro.
like, what the fuck is this?
Our topic has changed though.
Very much.
Fuck yeah. Hot Topic used to be fucking dark, dog.
That was the one when you when you were younger.
Like now, when
oh,
you go to
no.
the stores, like the clerks, like, do you like to get your asshole ate? You know what I mean?
Who's asking?
Stand in line. Because if you don't, fall out. You know what I mean? Because they like before. Remember when Hot Topic was Hot Topic before Box Lunch? Because Box Lunch was like where the adults grew up.
I found out about box lunch like that shit barely started coming out. Yeah, Hot Topic was like
forever.
that shit was random. The fucking remember the logo used to be all dark with that fucking chain.
To look kind of like
The one at City Walk had the fucking the gargoyles with the flames.
That's
coming
the
out.
only that's the only store that is like surviving the longest in over there, without like all the other bullshit. For real though, like City Walk one, like all that other shit. Like it's a lot of people don't understand how long all those stores have like are holding on by a
At
thread.
City Walk.
Yeah, or just
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general, because like downtown Disney has evolved.
Oh, big! It always does.
Like, I have homies that work there. It's just like they see. It's not me, bro. It's not me. This is
Another
not
one.
me.
every time.
Another one.
No, because downtown Disney has fucking evolved like big time, bro. Like, and so have the workers. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of their workers are on drugs.
Oh, I bet.
Like, a lot of their workers are on. I sell them
How
to them.
many of us have them?
Look at that, bro.
Drugs.
Fuck these balloons. I'm tired of this.
stop
Ones
doing
we
them.
can
Might be a
depend
fucking
on.
sign of just stop nozzing it. You're the only one that wants a fucking balloon. Sound like a fiend. Anyone else want to say fiend? Want to put their hands up? Am I the only fool that got balls in the building? All right, 3. Fuck,
I'll take one of them
dog.
balloons. I mean, but I'm no.
All you fools need to shut the fuck up. I'm saying.
Welcome to your intervention, sir.
Yes.
You better stop talking to Serge from Toy Story like
Lucky it's his
that.
birthday week, his birthday month. No intervention yet.
Yeah, bro.
All right, next one because we got a lot.
Lobito
A
time.
lot.
Leo Boss, $2. Shout out to XG. I got you on the smog check, Vato.
What's up, dog? Thank you, homie. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you better say what's up to Serge, bro.
My cars are good, dog. I don't need no fucking smog check, even though I appreciate you, dog.
Para la próxima.
A cricket smog be going for a cool minute, so I mean, I don't know if the homie's willing to put up to shit up there. I don't know if he does cricket smog, but if he does,
What do you mean? You homie put some shit up there. What do you mean?
some homie just said he got me on a fucking DMV smog check. I'm sure he owns a DMV shop. And anyone in the super chats who needs a cricket smog, those things go for like $500-600.
Oh, I know what you're saying, y'all.
Yeah, because you're risking a lot. Like that, he's risking his top if he gets caught. I don't know if the homie like that, but I know he does a lot. I know he did that for his own, so hit him up.
That's how much an illegal smog check costs?
Yeah, they're risking a lot, dog. They're risking their whole shop. If you're an FBI agent, or I don't know who the fuck does those inspections, but what if you're a department inspection and you go in there and they give you a cricket smog and your car didn't pass? Yeah, you're gonna get a fat fine, dog. That's the environment. You're literally fucking with the environment, climate change. You know those fools ain't fucking around, dog. You know Greta Thunberg? She don't fucking around, dog. That bitch said
Oh, so she's the real deal?
that bitch is autistic. And that bitch.
I didn't ask that.
And the second she turned to 18.
I didn't ask that.
and
Is she the real deal?
I don't know. No, because the second she turned to
Thank
18,
you.
her mind went straight to dick. Dick. Yeah, she's
Why?
18
She
now.
made
yeah.
a porn tape?
What do you... Nah.
Yes, yes. Where's she at now? She don't care about the climate no more. She's
What?
18.
What's she doing right now, then?
Twerking at clubs, partying, wasting.
No, she is.
Yeah,
Nah.
dog. Guarantee it. Look
Damn,
at her.
you're
Is she
in
really
all the,
though?
you
Like,
know, all the cheese
Hold
now,
on, is she
homie.
really though? Like, Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg twerking.
I want to find proof, bro. Like,
He's lying. Though.
Of course I'm lying, dog. That bitch ain't twerking at the club. That bitch ain't got enough and ass.
the environmental club.
To twerk, dog. You know how much it takes to clap, dog?
How much?
No, man.
A lot.
Tell us.
It's black booty shit, dog.
Tell
I see
us,
some white
please.
girls try.
Tell
I see
us.
some white girls try. It don't
Tell
clap.
us.
It goes like this. But I need a.
Oh, there's science to it now.
Yeah,
Physics.
it's science, dog. It's like waves.
Science and physics.
Yeah, dog. It's like the earth.
Next one, that Vato Chris D bands $5. Saludos to the We Don't Smoke the Same crew. This is the last episode I watch in the U.S. Saturday, I fly to Mexico. I'm ready to get some mariscos straight from Nayarit.
Shout out to him going to Mexico. Safe travels and get some mariscos out there.
Man, it's gonna be
Tag
delish.
us. That shit sounds fire.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to eat some ceviche when I go to Japan in February. Going out there first time ever. Finna feel glad as fuck to be taller than everybody.
Jalamela toda, $5. What about the song Sopa de Caracol? Me mete y saca, saca y mete.
That's a pretty banging song though.
How does it go, X? You know it.
Wasabi goose soup.
I'm really bad at singing. Like for real. It's not my thing. I can't like karaoke. I don't got that beat instrumental thing in my head.
You would only be able to make porn sound effects.
Yeah, I really couldn't like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That's as far as I got, dog, and that shit was a trouble. With the recorder, yeah, that shit was a mission.
Next one, Ray.
Jinx. Vaporium Gifts, $5. True art comes out of tragedy.
That is very true. Thank you so much, Vaporium Gifts. I appreciate you guys for the super chat, and thank you so much for Vaporium Gifts for being the one and only one-stop shop. VaporiumGiftsUSA.com. They got 3 locations in New Mexico, and they got one in Las Vegas. Make sure you guys check them out at VaporiumGiftsUSA.com.
Next one, Teddy Bonkers, $2. They need a bump.
We would have needed it. I'm not gonna lie. How long would you think it would have been before I would have gone down there and done the coke?
You had it. You wouldn't have started the show without.
I think we would have finished the whole show.
We have a fucking glass table. We used to fucking do it.
It would have been like done, and then it would have been like, yeah, we're all doing it.
Like, we should sell that table because every time I look at it, I just like, why do we have
We
that?
can't sell that table, bro. Steph Tone for the Deftone gave us that table.
Yeah, he sold it to us because he don't do coke no more, and he thought
He did not sell it to us. He gave it to us.
He gave it to us. Be like, y'all, you guys, you know, this is for coke doers. You know, I'm out the coke game. I'm Steph Tone from the Deftone. I'm out the coke game. He's on the next sheet.
Can we have Steph Tone sign you and then give you away?
So now I think we got to give it away to some other cokeheads.
No, we're not.
Let's just put it in Skid Road. You know, they would party with that table, dog.
They would destroy this table.
They would destroy that table.
Those fucking
Xavier.
All right, maybe not Skid Row, but we need to give it to some people at parties.
No Skid Row, bro.
I feel like it's not being used. I feel like it's just sitting there unappreciated.
The fuck I use it?
Not the right way. What do you
mean?
I can get you a table from Home Depot that does the same service. That table is meant to do coke off of.
Why don't you get the table from Home Depot and
Table's
shove
a
it up your
table,
ass?
damn it.
Table. What?
A table's a table.
What does that table say to you?
That Xavier should shove a table up his ass. That's what that table says.
That's a big table. That's not happening. Besides the point, that says cocaine table.
Next one.
If you don't go to someone's house and that's the table there, I'm like, dude, I'd be upset. I would be upset if I showed up here and I saw that table and I said, we're doing coke, and you guys said, oh my God, no, we're sober Sally's.
If it's any
I would be like, get rid of that table. You don't belong. Can I buy it off of you?
Xavier, if there's any consolation, Steph Tone is happy that this table's being used.
I do agree with that. I know he is, but I don't know. I see more purpose.
Fuck it.
I see like some like Scarface.
I'll tell you right now.
I mean,
cartel
reality,
shit.
man.
El Mayo.
Steph Tone says.
Mencho wants that. El Mencho.
Next question.
Los Chapitos. Los Hijos del Chapo. I think this could go to some real gangster shit, dog.
Fat oboe.
Huh?
Fat table.
No. This is the table I do.
Fat oboe.
They should have a place to test it for fentanyl.
Next one, Tito the Fool, $2. XG is on his rag. Bleed. That's a female.
Xavier is on his rags, y'all.
straight up, it does sound like Xavier is on his raga, bro. Xavier is on his raga, not
You're on your
ragu.
rag every day. If anybody watches this show, Ezone sounds like in his rag every day. He's mad. He's
Yeah, but you're on your ragu, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're on your
I might be a little
ragu.
bit emotional today, but no, I'm not on my fucking rag, dude. You're on your
You're
rag
on your
whenever you sit
ragu,
over.
bro. Next one, Ray. There you go. You heard it here. Non-stop. This whole show has been a fucking desmadre. I feel like Don Barris. I feel like Don Barris minus the embarrassment. You know what I mean? And the whole balloon has been a fulfillment. You know what I mean? How do you feel, Xavier? Nah, it's still pretty fucking full. If it was not full, I'd be able to like lift it up with my hand. What about you, Los? How do you feel?
I am chilling.
How do you feel with that nose? You had that red nose.
I feel like myself.
Madre.
You feel a puro desmadre?
Puro pinche desmadre, always. 21%.
That's how they felt around ourselves. Puro pinche desmadre.
La vida es un carnaval. Remember that shit.
That's right, homie. Fucking, I sound like the fuck his mustache sounds like, eh? You know what I'm saying? Sound like Edward Jeans' mustache. You know what I'm saying? All right, Ray, shout outs.
Desmadre, thanks for coming.
That's right, homie. We're everywhere.
Thank you.
Shout outs where they can follow you at.
Shout out Shady.
Yeah, shout out Painful Days. Love you, papas.
Shout out.
Shout out SOS Booking, Nothing Less Booking, Nacho Corrupted, all of Los Angeles, SGV, San Fernando Valley, all you fools.
Shout out to your sister.
Pomona,
too.
always. 121%, always. Shout out always to my sister, my kids.
Your little sister, shout out.
Yup. All the bands, everybody putting out there for us. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to motherfucking Luna Visions #1. Making the dream come true, homie.
This little globitos
That's right,
for his
homie.
little sister.
That's right. Appreciate that. Yeah, shout out. All of Los Angeles, pretty much.
Stop. Thank you guys for coming out.
That's
You're
my
dope.
Rosos.
Like I said, I've never been to a pit, but I'm gonna go to one of your guys' pit because it's puro desmadre. I feel like there's raza there, so I ain't gonna get punched extra hard. And I'm gonna go in the pit, dog. I'm gonna do it for you guys, and I'm gonna record. I'm like for desmadre, dog. And I swear,
right.
if I come out hurt, dog. You guys going half on insurance? You guys going half with the medical bill?
Nah, see, if you're gonna do that, don't come out. If you're gonna do that, don't come out. If you're gonna try to cash out like that, don't come out. Straight up. Straight up,
I'm wearing my
homie.
Yeezys on the pit.
Ah,
Fuck
nah.
this fool. Someone's just gonna be like, sopa.
Stay home.
I'm
fuck
just
it.
kidding. Dog. Let me know about your next show. I want to go. Like you guys.
To live and die in LA.
There's gonna be no
Big ass
Kanye
LA
West
event.
fans there. No Kanye West fans there.
I don't care about that shit.
Can't
All
be
pinches
sus,
sentis.
dog. Kanye West fans are sus now. Know what I mean by that? You know?
I don't know. His old shit's tight. His old shit's sick.
But anyways, thank you guys out.
take
So
a
you
few.
guys got any next show? What's the next show? I know it's New Year's. I know.
February 24th and 25th.
Yeah.
The 24th is at Chain Reaction,
Anaheim
and the 25th is in LA.
in LA.
All right, I'll be there at the 25th.
To live and die in LA, homie.
The only thing I got excuse if you see me on stage, then that's an excuse. But I'll be there the 25th. If it's
Nobody's
not-
gonna see you on stage.
Fuck you. They
Let's
do
do
see
it.
me on stage, dog, all the time. Thanks to Sam
If George
Tripoli.
Perez is there.
Thanks to Sam Tripoli, George Perez. If you want to see me on stage, go to samtripoli.com. I will be in Bakersfield. I will be in Harvell's in Long Beach. And I will be in San Diego. Thanks to George Perez and Sam Tripoli. Go get your tickets over there. Muchas gracias. Thank you guys.
Hey, tell Sam Tripoli
Yeah.
to interview
And if you
us.
wanna
We'll
see
talk
him,
about some
do
fucked
it.
up shit.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Hey,
Full
hey,
is
you want to know
my
something
day.
funny? Let him know how I talked to James Holmes 4 months before all that shit happened in Colorado. cut that shit off right now.
Yeah, why don't you
That's
tell him,
some
my
react
boy?
shit.
I don't know what you're
Nope.
Yeah,
Cut that shit
sus.
off right now.
Tell him, my boy.
That's on my kids and everything I love.
Why don't you tell him, my boy?
Your government hates you. They all fucking hate you. They don't give a fuck about you. Remember that shit.
Yeah,
Told
we're
you.
out.
Remember that shit, homie.
I don't want to say it. I'll be back on
Fuck
Saturday.
everybody,
Peace
homie.
out, my boy.
Puro pinche desmadre. You heard it here first, homie. Puro